everyone, especially to our dearest grade 12 learners who are with us today via Facebook Live, Kamahay's Facebook page, and Kamahay's YouTube channel. Welcome to our virtual orientation on your senior high school curriculum exits. This is Ma'am Lara Picodoy, your host for today. Now, in a few weeks' time, you are all going to leave your second home, which is Camarines Sur National High School, to give way to your next destinations as you pursue your dreams. Some might want to try the world of employment. Some might want to enhance their skills and capabilities through middle-level skills development. Some might want to pursue their passion when it comes to business management and choose to be an entrepreneur, while some might want to pursue a degree and continue their higher education. Employment, middle-level skills development, entrepreneurship, and higher education are the 4 senior high school curriculum exits that you can choose from as you graduate from senior high school, as you graduate from Kamhay. Now, are you still confused about what to pursue? Well, worry no more, for this virtual orientation got your back. This virtual orientation, by the way, is anchored on DepEd Memo number 15, Series of 2021, also known as Career Guidance Program for School Year 2020-2021. All you have to do is to listen attentively to all the competent and eloquent resource speakers who are all with us today and are coming from the Department of Labor and Employment, or DOLE. We also have a speaker from Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA. Of course, we also have a representative from Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA. We also have a speaker from the Department of Trade and Industry, or DTI. And lastly, a speaker from the Education, Scholarships, and Sports Office of Naga City, or ESO. So sit back, relax, find the most comfortable place in your houses, and most importantly, enjoy as you learn things which will help you decide on the curriculum exit that suits you best. Can you do that? Of course you can. You are high schoolanos and high schoolanas, right? Yes, that's the spirit. Now, to formally start the program, let us all have the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the invocation.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock, it shall be opened, the goodness of the Lord. For the one who asks receives, the one who seeks shall find, the one who knocks will enter and see the face of God. Come to me, all weary, I will refresh you, learn from me. My yoke is easy, my burden light. lie, they neither sow nor reap. And still our God cares for them. Will not the Lord care for you? See the lilies of the field, they do not work or sleep. If they are clothed in splendor, God will provide for you. Come to me, all weary, I will refresh you. Learn from me. My yoke is easy, my burden light. Do not worry about your life, what to eat or wear. Is not your life for greater things? Is not your life for the Lord? Seek the one who knows your need, and all things will be yours. Worry not of tomorrow, let tomorrow find its way. Come to me, all weary, I will refresh you. Learn from me. My yoke is easy, my burden light.
Once again, good morning. Now to proceed and to give us the opening remarks, let us all have our dearest school head who never ceases to share his words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Sulpicio C. Alfres III. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Lyra. Of course, good morning to each and everyone, especially to the grade 12 learners. I welcome you all to this virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on curriculum exits. Our participants may be asking why we need to conduct this kind of activity. Is this activity beneficial to them as grade 12 learners? The answer, of course, is a big yes. As an academic institution, it is our mandate, our mission to develop, nurture, and produce holistic graduates who are able, ready, and equipped for the life ahead. This orientation is intended to help and guide you in making better educational and career choices after you graduate in the senior high school. Whether you wish to take or to pursue tertiary education, middle-level skills development, entrepreneurship, or employment, all of these are dubbed as the 4 senior high school curriculum exits. Of course, we are thankful and deeply honored to have with us resource speakers coming from the Department of Labor and Employment, the Public Employment Service Office, or the DOLE PESO, the Department of Trade and Industry, or the DTI, and Technical Education and Skills Development, or the TESDA. And of course, the scholarship grants and opportunities of OWA, and in the local field, we have the educational program and scholarship grants of the Naga City ESO, who will share and connect you with right opportunities and career choices based on your competencies and skills. By the way, at this juncture, let me extend my congratulations and appreciation to all who work hard in the event in this event preparation, especially the guidance office, the senior high school department, the working committees, and all those who have contributed in making this virtual orientation possible. Again, to all of you, good morning and salamat sa Indo.
Thank you so much, Sir Jojo, for always being here with us as we survive and excel in this new kind of setup. Truly, your persistence, determination, and optimism about the new normal education, despite what have happened in the past few weeks, are remarkable. Now, let us hear a special message from our Public Schools District Supervisor for District 1, Sir Michael Del Rosario.
Good morning to all our learners, especially our graduating students in Camarines Sur National High School. Congratulations for your presence today, because you will be guided on what to do after graduation, and you will be guided in reflecting what career do you want to take during your after grade 12. So, of course, I would like to congratulate all the people who initiated, who planned, and make it happen that this virtual orientation for grade 12 learners on curriculum exits will happen. Okay? Special recognition to our school head, Sir Jojo Alferez, and our registrar, and the guidance office who spearheaded for this activity. Congratulations, especially to Ma'am Mercy. Ayan, to our speakers, Ma'am Florida, si Ma'am Shokson, Ma'am Alsaga, Sir Maximo, and Sir Igura. Okay, so thank you po sa inyong lahat. I hope that our learners will really participate, give so much attention on this, because as you go through with your life and choose your career in life in the future, you will know and you will try to reflect ano ba talaga ang nababagay para sa inyo, especially sa mga skills, sa mga inclinations po ninyo. Kaya this is the beauty of K-12 program, kasi po with K-12, especially in grade 11 and 12, pag-graduate ninyo, yung mga grade 12, hindi na po masyadong namamangha pagdating sa labas o pagpunta ng field. Kung magka-college ba, magtatrabaho ba, magbi-business. Kasi lahat na po yun ay pinaghahandaan talaga dito. And sa pag-aaral ninyo sa grade 12, hindi lang tinuturuan kayo kung ano ang dapat na matutunan ninyo, kundi binibigyan din po kayo ng direksyon kung ano talaga ang preferred at saka bagay para sa inyo. Kaya yung mga topics po na ibibigay ng mga speakers will really help you kung ano talaga ang dapat para sa inyo. Para naman 2, 3 years, 4 years, you will be one of the most productive citizens in our country. Mabawasan na po natin yung sinasabi nilang tambay at walang mapuntahan kasi walang kayang gawin. So ngayon po, marami na kayong kayang gawin. And in fact, I am very happy kasi nung tinitingnan ko nga yung records, may research po na ginawa yung Central Office, and nakita natin doon na mga around 80 to 90%, marami sa kanila nagpursue ng college degree. Ibig sabihin, namulat or marami ang nabigyan ng direksyon na pumili ng mga kurso sa college at ipagpatuloy yung kanilang education. Although, may mga iba naman na gusto pa rin ng other way na may nagtrabaho, may nag-business, pero majority, makikita natin na base sa result ng research, marami po ang nag-college. Ito ay magandang indikasyon na ang K-12 program nakatulong din kahit papano sa pag-discern ng mga estudyante para malaman nila kung ano talaga ang gusto nila. And then para pag graduate sila ng college, alam din nila kung ano talaga ang gusto nila sa buhay. So, congratulations sa lahat ng participants ngayon. So, in advance, sana po i-absorb natin, mag-reflect po kayo, and yung mga ibibigay sa ating prinsipyo ng mga speaker ay i-internalize natin. Ano po? Wag lang padaanin sa isang tainga tapos lulusot sa kabila. Ano? Sana bigyan natin ng pansin and mag-reflect tayo, mag-discern tayo para naman sa pagdi-decide natin o pagdi-decide ninyo, talagang makuha ninyo kung ano talagang gusto ninyo. Ano, you will be guided. Okay? So, thanks to all the people behind this activity, lalong-lalo ng ating technical team, yung mga nag-initiate, nagplano po nito. So, salamat po dahil yung ating mga learners will be guided and will be enlightened what to choose, what to do after their graduation in the basic education curriculum or after grade 12. So, congratulations po again sa lahat and thank you sa lahat po na nandito and naway God will always guide you and inspire you on whatever you do in your life and whatever you choose to live in your life. Okay, thank you very much po.
Thank you very much, Sir Michael, for consistently showing your support and enthusiasm to all our endeavors here in Kamhay. To proceed, let us have the overview and introduction on entering the exits of grade 12 learners, which is to be given by our very own senior high school guidance counselor, whose charm and sweet face won't fear anybody, like how a usual guidance counselor is perceived to be, especially by students, especially by you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the ever-caring and considerate Ma'am Mercy C. Estrella, Registered Guidance Counselor, Senior High School Guidance Counselor 2. Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning, Ma'am Lyra, and sa lahat po ng ating mga high schoolanos and high schoolanas na nanonood sa kanila mga bahay, kung saan man na lugar sila nanonood sa ngayon, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Sa atin po mga organizers, sa chairman, sa mga committees po nitong activity na to, lalong-lalo na po sa mga taong nagsuporta sa atin upang mapaganda itong activity na ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. At of course, lalong-lalo na po sa ating ginagalangan at minamahal na punong guro, Sir Jojo. And of course, doon po sa ating mga guest speakers na nagpaunlak at nagbigay ng oras para maibigay o maibahagi ang kanilang mga nalalaman sa ating mga learners. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. So, okay. Kumusta ating mga high schoolanos and high schoolanas? Sabi nga kanina ni Ma'am Lyra, malapit na ang inyong pagtatapos. Ano po, syempre maraming mga katanungan ang pumapasok sa isipan nyo. Kung ano ba ang pwede nyong gawin after graduation? Ano ba ang pwede ninyong pasukan pagkatapos ng inyong senior high school? Ano po? So ito pong activity na to ay ginagawa natin taon-taon upang matulungan kayo aming mga estudyante. So ano nga po ba ang career guidance orientation? Ano po? Kapag sinabi nating career guidance, ito po ay kung paano namin kayo ma-assist, masusuportahan at maikigiya or maika-guide sa mga pwede ninyong mapuntahan pagkatapos ng senior high school. Sabi nga po kanina ni Sir Jojo at ni Ma'am Lyra, meron tayong tinatawag na curriculum exits. Ano po? So, nagpapasalamat tayo, sabi ko kanina, sa ating mga guest speaker kasi nga sila po ang magbibigay daan para ibahagi sa atin kung ano man ang mga kanilang mga ino-offer or maitutulong sa atin. Ano po? Okay. So, ano ang pwede ninyong gawin? What do I do now? Ano ako? Kung ako ay isang grade 12 learners, ano pa ang pwede kong gawin ngayon? Ano po? So, maraming bumabagabag sa ating isipan. Kasi kami pong lahat, bago kami nakapunta sa aming mga, nasaan kami ngayon, sa aming mga estado, dumaan din po kami sa kung ano ang na-feel ninyo ngayon. Ano yung mga katanungan na nasa isip ninyo. Ano ang gagawin ko pagkatapos ng aking grade 12? Saan ako patungo? Kakayanin ko ba ang sunod na journey na aking tatahakin? Kakayanin ba ng aking mga magulang or ng aking mga sponsors ang pagpasok ko sa susunod kong journey? Ano po? Ano ba yung mga career scopes na pwede kong mapuntahan sa susunod? And ano ba ang mga options or mga programa na pwede kong mapasukan? Kakayanin ko ba talaga ito lahat? Okay, so ayan. Yan po ang tinatawag nating 4 components of CDP or Curriculum Development Program and Curriculum Exits. Dito po natin mas maiintindihan kung ano itong tinatawag nating components na ito, Curriculum Exits, at kung ano po yung mga ahensya na pwede nating puntahan kapag itong programang ito ang ating pipiliin. Kapag sinabi nating College Readiness Program, of course, papasok po tayo niyan doon sa exit ng higher education or ng CHED. Ang CHED po ay nagbibigay ng mayroon po sila mga universidad, may mga universidad tayo, mga institution na pwede nating pasukan na kung saan ay nararapat nating mapasukan na nakadepende sa ating mga skills, sa ating mga behavior at ng ating mga karunungan or ating mga knowledge. Ano po? So yan po ang isa sa ating curriculum exit na pwedeng mapuntahan. Ang CHED din po naman ay nagbibigay ng programa or ng mga scholarship grants na pwede po ninyong ma-applyan or mapasukan. Pero po, sa ngayon po, ngayong school year, ang CHED po ay nag-freeze muna ang kanilang scholarship grants or program kasi nga po wala pang update. So sabi po ng taga-CHED, kasi nakausap naman po namin, mag-check na lang daw po tayo or pumasok sa kanilang website para mas ma-update tayo kung ano yung kanilang mga scholarships na ino-offer. Ano po, kung makikita din naman po natin sa ating FB page, meron tayo mga pinapakita doon na mga video na mga ating mga universidad or eskwelahan dito, particularly dito sa Naga City, na kung pwede mga options na pwede nating mapasukan. Ano po, para sa tertiary or sa ating higher education. Ang susunod naman, of course, itong sinasabi nating Business Readiness Program or itong negosyo or entrepreneurship. Mas makakatulong sa atin dito ay ang DTI or Department of Trade and Industry. Ano po? So later, nandyan ang ating guest speaker para mas maipaliwanag sa atin kung ano ang pwede nilang maitulong sa atin or sa inyo upang kung ito ang inyong papasukan. Ano po? And of course, ang sunod naman is ang Job Readiness Program or ang employment. Ano po ang ahensyang makakatulong dito sa atin? Ito po ay ang DOLE or Department of Labor and Employment. So mamaya, kailangan po nating tapusin ang ating programang ito or ang ating orientation para mas maintindihan ninyo kung ano nga ba ang mga ito. At ang pinakahuli naman po ay ang Skills Enrichment Readiness Program or Middle Skills Development, na tinatawag natin yan ang Curriculum Exit or TESDA, na kung saan pwede sila magbigay ng mga trainings, scholarships, kung gusto pa nating mas mapatibay ang ating mga skills or ma-enhance ang ating mga karunungan, ang ating mga kaalaman. Ano po? So yung pong 4 na yun ang pwede nating mapasukan pagkatapos ng grade 12. Okay. So ano nga ba yung mga steps sa pagpili ng karera? So what are the steps to choosing a career? Of course, number 1 is assess yourself. Paano ba natin ma-assess ang ating sarili? Kailangan po alamin natin kung ano ang ating kakayahan, ano ang ating gusto, at lalo na po, ang kakayahan ng ating mga magulang or yung tao magpapaaral sa atin, or kung ano man ang kakayahan ng ating community, kung ano ang may offer sa atin. Assess yourself. Pinaka-importante po, alam mo kung saan ka patutungo, alam mo kung saan ka masaya, alam mo kung saan ka makakagawa ng maganda, or saan ka magiging successful in the future. Ano po? Of course, andyan naman, make a list of occupations to explore. So, siguro gumawa ka ng mga occupations na pwede mong mapasukan para at least mas makadecide ka. Mas maganda po na marami tayong mabasa na mga courses na ino-offer sa colleges if ever man din na yun ang papasukan natin, or sa trabaho naman kung ano ang gusto natin na kaya natin. Okay, next of course, conduct informational interviews. Kailangan po natin magtanong-tanong sa ating kaibigan, sa ating kapatid, sa ating mga magulang, sa ating mga guro. Kailangan po natin magtanong sa kanila kung ano nga ba ang mga dapat kong gawin. At lalong-lalo na po pala sa ating mga guidance counselors, guidance advocates, career advocates, na kung saan sila po ang makakatulong sa atin upang mas maliwanagan tayo kung ano ang pwede nating mapasukan base sa ating mga kakayahan at kapasidad. Ano po? So, kada interview information, ano nga ba? Magtanong-tanong tayo, kung ano mga experiences and all, and kung ano maitutulong sa atin. And of course, make your career choice. Ano nga ba talaga yung karera na gusto ko? Ano ba yung karera ulit na makakapasaya sa akin, na sa tingin ko dito ako magiging successful? Yung determinasyon po dapat nandyan palagi. Kung ano ang gusto mo, dapat yun din po ang masunod. Okay, identify your goals. Alamin po natin kung ano ang mga gusto talaga natin sa buhay. Ano yung mga gusto nating ma-achieve, ano yung mga gusto nating maabot. Dapat po alam natin yon para at least mas mapili natin kung ano ang mga nararapat sa atin. Hindi po yung basta lang tayo pipili kasi nga gusto ng aking boyfriend, gusto ng aking girlfriend, or yun ang kinuha ng aking mga kaibigan at doon na lang din ako. Kailangan po, we have to consider kung ano ang gusto natin, ano ang kakayahan natin, at kung saan tayo magiging successful. Okay. Write a career action plan. Mas maganda po, magplano tayo. Pwede tayong gumawa ng action plan, di ba sa career guidance po, during the career guidance, meron tayong module na kung saan pinapagawa kayo ng action plan. So, pwede na po ninyo yung masimulan para at least maipagpatuloy nyo or makita nyo kung saan ba talaga kayo patuloy. Like for example, pumasok kayo sa kolehiyo. After ninyo sa pag-aral sa kolehiyo, ano ba yung plano nyo? Halimbawa, mag-aaral muna kayo. But still, you want to pursue another course or gusto mong mag-improve pa. Siyempre, mag-masteral tayo. So, you need to make a career action plan. Ano po? Para hindi tayo magsisi at wala tayong dapat na pangamba sa kung ano man ang papasukan natin. Okay. So ano nga ba yung mga bagay na dapat nating ikonsidera bago tayo pumili ng ating karera? Unang-una po, bilang isang career advocate, kailangan po natin na siguro isipin din natin kung ano po yung kakayahan ng ating pamilya. Ano po ba ang maitutulong nito sa ating komunidad? Ano po? Unang-una kasi po, ang konsiderasyon na dapat nating isipin is yung financial status. Financial stability ng ating pamilya, ng ating mga magulang or ng ating sponsor or benefactor na siya ang magbibigay sa atin ng gabay, guidance or whatever man na support na ibibigay na sa atin. Ano po? And ang pangalawa dun is of course, dapat alam mo, gusto mo, mas masaya ka dyan sa bagay na yan, yun ang dapat mong kunin. Sabi ko nga kanina, huwag tayong kukuha ng mga kurso or karera na hindi natin gusto. Kapag napipilitan po tayo, di ba? Kapag napipilitan tayo sa isang bagay, hindi tayo nagiging masaya at hindi tayo nagiging produktibo sa paggawa nito. Kasi nga, naobliga lang naman tayo. So, mas maganda po na meron tayong willingness. Happy tayo sa gagawin natin. Yung pinakagusto mo, yung skills mo talaga, na kung saan ito ang magiging simula ng iyong success. Ano po? Pangatlo naman po, yung papasukan mo, halimbawa sa kolehiyo, papasok ka. Ano bang klaseng eskwelahan ang papasukan mo? Kung eskwelahan na malaki or like university, kaya ba ng pamilya mo? Sabi ko nga kanina, kailangan natin i-consider yung bagay na yon. Kaya ba ng pamilya mo or ng benefactor mo na suportahan ka financially dyan sa papasukan mong eskwelahan? Kung hindi naman po, pwede naman po nating i-consider kung ano ang nandyan lang. Pwede naman po tayong pumili ng mga eskwelahan na kung saan ay nasa mga public schools naman po or mga ang tawag dito, state universities na wala tayong masyadong gagastusin, lalong-lalo na po sa matrikula. Ang isa lang naman po dyan, of course, dapat meron tayong determinasyon. Kasi ito ating mga grade 12 learners, isang tip lang naman po or isang advice, hindi naman po nakikita sa laki ng iyong pinag-aralan or hindi po nakikita sa laki ng eskwelahan na pinasukan mo yung success mo. Ang success po ng isang tao ay nakadepende po sa inyo, hindi po nakadepende sa ibang tao. Hindi po nakadepende sa eskwelahan na napasukan mo. Nakadepende po lahat sa inyo. Kayo po ang driver ng sarili niyong buhay. So kayo po ang dapat masunod. So hindi po natin pwedeng i-consider yung ating mga kaibigan kasi doon sila pumasok. We have to follow our dreams. Kung may gusto po tayo, dapat sundin natin. At of course, syempre, dapat kung susundin natin ang gusto natin, we make sure po na yung gusto natin ay gagawin natin ng maayos upang matulungan natin ang ating pamilya, ang ating komunidad at ang lalong-lalo na po ang ating bansa. Ano pa nga ba ang kailangan nating i-consider sa pagpili ng ating karera? Ano po? Of course, yung ating status, present status. Ano po? Kung hindi pa po kayo ready, halimbawa pumasok sa kolehiyo, pwede naman po tayong pumasok muna sa TESDA, may mga program sila, or pwede naman po tayo pumasok na naman sa entrepreneurship or sa negosyo, or kaya naman sa kung ano pa. Ano po? So yun po ang mga dapat nating isipin or i-consider sa pagpili ng ating mga karera. So yun, sabi nga dito, we have to follow the guide. Kung ano man ang mga ituturo sa atin ng mga guest speakers mamaya or isi-share sa atin, we have to follow them or we have to think twice. Pag-isipan po natin na masyado. Pag-isipan natin na maigi. Mas maganda din po pala na nag-uusap-usap po kayo sa loob ng bahay. Na pag-uusapan ninyo kung ano ang pwede nyong kunin after graduation sa senior high school. Ano po? Follow the guide, tag a career. So yun, pumili na kayo kung anong gusto nyong karera. Pero of course, dapat po may time. Hindi yung naisip mo ngayon, yun na yun. Kasi nagbabago po ang lahat. So, pag-isipan ng masyado, magtanong, sabi ko nga kanina, magtanong-tanong, mag-research kung ano ang dapat, na nakadepende din sa iyong kakayahan. And of course, like the future. So, if we follow, if we tag, and of course, we will of course like our future. Kasi ito po ang magigigabay ng ating success. So yun lamang po, sana po ay matulungan namin kayo dito sa aming activity na ito at nawa ay mas maging maliwanag sa inyong lahat hanggang sa matapos itong ang ating curriculum exit. So maraming salamat po and magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Mercy. Now you see, dearest grade 12 learners, our well-esteemed speakers for today have not yet spoken, but I am sure that our students now already have a clear understanding of these senior high school curriculum exits that they will choose from, as reiterated by Ma'am Mercy and Sir Jojo a while ago. Now, to proceed, we will have the certificate of appreciation to be given to Ma'am Mercy. Citation reads, Department of Education, Region 5, Division of City Schools, City of Naga, Camarines Sur National High School, awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Ma'am Mercy C. Estrella, RGC, in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for the valuable service rendered as resource speaker during the virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on a curriculum exits. Given this 27th day of May, 2021 at Camarines Sur National High School, Peña Francia Avenue, Naga City. Signed, Dr. Sulpicio C. Alfres III, Principal 4. Now, as we return, we shall already have the first guest speaker for today. So do not leave your seats, for we will be coming back. See you in a bit. At this moment, we shall welcome our first resource speaker for today. She was a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication from Ago Medical and Educational Center in Legazpi City. Also, she has been in the government service since 2010 as Labor and Employment Officer 3 and presently assigned at Dole Camarines Sur Field Office. Ladies and gentlemen, Ma'am Athena M. Florida of Labor and Employment Officer 3, our Labor of Employment Officer 3 of the Department of Labor and Employment Camarines Sur, who is to share some employment updates and the gender-responsive careers. Ma'am, good morning. Welcome to Kamhay.
Thank you, Miss Lyra.
How are
Good
you,
morning
ma'am?
too. Well, I'm good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for being here with us po. And I am sure that our grade 12 learners are so excited, ma'am, to know some employment updates. For some of them are actually aiming to land a job after they graduated, ma'am, and pursue employment after they finish senior high school. So without further ado, Ma'am Athena, take it away.
So, good morning. Diyos marhay na aga sa gabos, especially sa mga senior high school learners who are joining with us through this virtual career guidance activity with a topic on employment updates and gender-responsive careers. But first of all, in behalf of Dole Camsur, would like to thank the Camsur National High School through its Career Guidance Office for inviting us to be one of the resource speaker in their conduct of career guidance program. So, I hope I will be able to share with you, provide you career-related information and tips as we go on with this activity. For this morning, I will be discussing the employment updates and the career-responsive careers. But before you venture into your chosen field or career, it's important that you align your career with your interests, your skills, talents, abilities, competencies. That's why we are here together with the resources speaker to guide you and give you insights and to coach you in making wise and excellent career decisions because we know that sooner or later you will be joining the world of work or future workforce. Given the 4 curriculum exits for the senior high school learners, siguro some of you will pursue academic degree or the 4-year course into entrepreneurship or business, others for employment, and some for skills training. I think all of these naman are career-responsive careers, no? May mapanegosyo man sa government, kasi kahit ano or saang field, may babae and lalaki. May mga welder tayo na babae-lalaki, piloto, nasa military service, or even mga babae holding a higher position in the government. Ang ating vice presidente ay babae at marami namang nag-i-excel na babae in different fields. So to begin with, senior high school in their career path. So, ito ang kalimitan na tanong, no? When I was your age also, may mga confusion din ako noon kung ano talaga ang gusto kong career na kunin, okay? So, but I end up to mass communication dahil walang masyadong numero kasi hindi ako kagalingan sa numbers. So, ito ang tanong kalimitan ng mga kabataan ngayon, paano at saan ako magsisimula? Okay. So these are the wrong questions, ano? What are the most high-paying jobs daw? What jobs can I do abroad? What jobs require minimal effort for high salary? What jobs have the shortest hours? Which career can get me promoted faster? Which jobs are expanding quickly? So these are the things na dapat hindi mo na tinatanong kasi hindi mo pa naman na-determine yung skills mo, yung interests mo, yung abilities mo. So instead, ito daw ang mga tamang tanong. Okay. Yan. So these are the right questions. Okay, what will make you happy? What I am passionate about? What do I dream of doing? What do I really want to do? And what do I really want to do? And let's start with finding out who you are. may test po tayo para ma-determine yung interests mo. Ito yung tinatawag na the RIASEC test. RIASEC is a commonly used test to determine career interests. So, acronym lang po itong RIASEC. So, next slide po. So, R stands for realistic, I for investigative, A for artistic, S for social, E for enterprising, and C for conventional. So, these are the interests area. So, pag sinabing realistic, you are mechanical, no? You like working with mechanical or electric equipment, building things using tools. So, if you're realistic, you can be an or a engineer, architect, military officer, craft person, forester, pilot, or industrial arts teacher. Okay. I for RIASEC stands for investigative. So, investigative, you are curious and science-oriented. You like science and technology, research, investigating, or natural science. Okay. You can be a chemist, economist, physician, anthropologist, physicist, biologist, and surgeon. Ito yung pwede mong mga line of interest mo. Pwede kang maging scientist or researcher kasi kalimitan sa investigative yung mga mabusisi. Okay. So, A for realistic stands for artistic. In this area, you are creative. Yun nga, and artistic. You like. Ito yung mga interest mo, ito yung mga skills mo. Ito yung mga abilities mo. You like painting, designing, singing, dancing, writing, reading literature, and listening to music. Okay, so ang mga job prospects na para sa na pwede ay artists, English teacher, musician, singer, actor, interior decorator, interpreter, orchestra conductor, advertising executive, public relations specialist, writer, and reporter. Yan. Okay. S is for social. Ano naman ang mga nasa social? No? You are service-oriented. You like teaching, helping, counseling. So, yung mga job prospects na pwede sa'yo ay, pwede kang maging counselor, social service director, interviewer, teacher, nurse, therapist, training director, recreation leader, and educational administrator. Yan. E for enterprising. So you are mostly pag enterprising ka, you are business-oriented. No? Magaling ka sa negosyo. Yan. Or interest mo ang pagninegosyo. Yan. You like selling, persuading, directing, influencing, supervising, and managing a business. So, ang mga job prospects or pwede kang maging ay manager, salesperson, market analyst, broker, contractor, personal recruiter, underwriter of an insurance, and salary administrator. Okay. The last interest area and the final is conventional. When we say conventional, you are highly organized. You like maintaining orderly files, records, designing systematic procedures. So you can be a CPA, banker, business teacher, clerk, financial expert, office manager, secretary, data processor, proofreader, or credit manager. So yan po yung mga test para ma-determine natin ang interest ng isang into career pathing, no? Ng isang whether mag-pursue siya ng 4-year course, entrepreneurship, employment, or skills training. So, not only that, dapat daw meron ding siyang 21st century skills, no? Pag sinabi nating 21st century skills, ito yung mga skills that all learners need for success in school, work, and life. So ano-ano yung mga skills ano-ano yung mga 21st century skills? We have the learning skills, the literacy skills, and the life skills. So under learning skills, ito yung mga critical thinking, creative thinking, collaboration, and communication. Okay. So under literacy skills naman, we have information literacy, media literacy, and technology literacy. So kalimitan ngayon ng mga kabataan ay exposed na dito sa information technology, media, dahil nasa digital age na tayo ngayon, di ba? Okay. So life skills, dapat meron ka ding leadership skills, social skills, productivity, initiative, and flexibility. So ito po yung mga tinatawag nating 21st century skills. So gusto ko ring i-share sa inyo ang labor market information, kung ano ang mga patok na trabaho ngayon. Ito yung based sa study ng DOLE under Project Jobs Fit. No? Pag sinabi nating Jobs Fit, ito yung 2020 DOLE Vision. It's the labor market study of DOLE that highlights in-demand. No? Ano ang mga in-demand occupations ngayon of the key industries that are projected to be the main source of employment growth for the next 7 years. Sana nga matapos na si COVID para marami nang magbukas ng mga businesses, marami nang mag-hire ng mga workers dahil masyado nang nagsasuffer ang ating economy, no? So hopefully, let's pray na matapos na ito para mag-normal na ang sitwasyon natin. So pag sinabi nating in-demand occupations, ito yung mga trabaho, vacancies na advertised recurrently and have high turnover rates, meaning almost always available. Ano ang mga example dito? Yung mga nasa medical field or medical field, seafaring, yan, in demand yan. Paulit-ulit lang yan na ina-advertised. And pag sinabi naman natin na hard to fill, ito yung mga vacancies na yung employers experience difficulty in hiring people due to lack of adequate skills or no takers at all. No? May hindi yung aplikante hindi sapat yung skill niya for the job, no? Or meron man aplikante walang skill or no takers at all. Okay. So ito yung mga hard to fill. Meron tayong tinatawag na key employment generators. Ito na nga yung sinasabi natin na makakapag-generate ng employment in the years to come. Pag sinabi nating KEGS, ito yung major industry groups with a great potential to generate employment or absorb bulk of workforce in years to come. So ano-ano po yon? We have the agribusiness, no? Mining, manufacturing, power, construction, IT, BPM, patok din, health and wellness, wholesale and retail trade, banking and finance, transport and logistics, ownership, dwellings and real estate, education. So under that, ang emerging industries ay kasali pa rin sa ating KEG, yung renewable energy and shipbuilding. Okay. So ito yung mga key employment generators in National Capital Region or NCR. So patok ang aviation, construction, IT, BPM, hotel and restaurant tourism, health and wellness, and wholesale and retail and trade. So anong nasa aviation? This covers air transport operations and maintenance services, which include passenger and or cargo operations for commercial purposes. Lalo na ngayon, nauuso ang mga online. Kaya kailangan talaga ito natin. Okay. Sa aviation naman, ang mga in-demand ay stewardess, gantry operator, ground engineer, heavy equipment. Marami po sila. So ang mga hard to fill ay ang mga checker, aircraft maintenance, mechanics, and so on. Ang dami nyo na. Okay. Yan. Number 2 is construction. Lalo na ngayon, may programa ang ating presidenta na Build, Build, Build program. So, yun. Obvious naman na ang construction, it refers to horizontal and vertical construction projects. It includes building roads, bridges, airfields. Yan. Nasa construction industry. So ano ang mga in-demand under construction? Electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, screen maker. Ma'am, kailan ko i-mention that?
Yes, it's up to you po, ma'am.
Okay. So, yan. Marami po sila.
There's a lot.
Okay. So, ang mga hard to... I-edit pa naman ito, ma'am? I-edit pa? Hindi na.
Depending po, ma'am.
Okay. Hard to fill ay ang mga scaffolding fabricator, pipe fitter, welder, steelman, carpenters, heavy equipment operator, structural engineer, yan, environmental management engineers, at marami pa pong iba. Okay. Number 3 is IT BPM, no? Information Technology, Business Process Management. Yung mga nasa call center, yan, patok din po yan. So ano po ang mga in-demand sa IT BPM? Yan. In-demand ay mga call center agents. Marami talaga ngayong mga call center agents. Ang mga hard to fill naman ay ang mga accountant, HR specialist, medical transcriptionist, software development, computer programmers, library builder, layout artist, animation checker. Yan yung mga hard to fill areas. Okay. Yan. Hotel and restaurant and tourism, no? This covers tourism-related enterprises such as restaurants, food chains, and accommodation establishments. Yung mga nasa hotel, resorts, apartments, tourist inn, motels, yan. Mga patok din silang trabaho ngayon. Kaya lang medyo dahil sa pandemic, marami muna temporarily nag-close or nag-suspend ng operation. So ano ang mga in-demand sa hotel and restaurant? Front office agent, attendant, baker, barista, no? Butlers, tour guides, agents. Okay. Ito naman po ang mga hard to fill under hotel and restaurant. Ice carvers, cake decorators, event or coordinators, executive chefs. So kung may mga talent kayo dyan sa ice carving, yan, magandang ano yan, magicians. Okay. So under KEGS pa rin tayo, we have health and wellness. Yung mga spa, no? Facilities like primary, secondary, and tertiary hospitals. Yan. Therapeutic center, traditional healing and alternative healing care services. So under health and wellness, ito yung mga in-demand. Herbologist, optician, optometrist, spa massage therapist, physical therapist. So ang mga hard to fill ay physical therapist, medtech, doktor, lab tech, pharmacist, and surgeon. So, under pa rin tayo sa KEGS, we have wholesale and retail and trade. This covers the resale of new and used goods to retailers, to industrial, commercial, institutional, or professional users. So, very common po ini sa mga malls, no? So, under wholesale and retail trade, we have in-demand occupations, merchandiser, salesman, sales lady, sales consultant, promodizer. So, ito naman daw po yung mga hard to fill. Cashier, accounting personnel, administrative officers, HR, no? IT. Dito maraming mga ano ito sila, mga IT specialist. Okay. Galing-galing, oo. Okay. So, real and retirement estates, patok din po ito. So, ang in-demand under real and retirement estates are civil engineer, no? Mechanical engineer, surveyor, architect. Pero ito naman po ang mga hard to fill. Rural and urban planners, statistician, engineers, lawyers, licensed brokers, and marketer. Okay. Transport and logistics. Ito naman po yung mga in-demand. Maintenance mechanics, heavy equipment operators. Kasi mga skills na ito crane operators, forklift operators. So mga hard to fill ay gantry crane operator, ground engineer, long haul driver, under transport and logistics. So kasali pa rin po or included pa rin sa KEGS natin yung emerging industries. Ang emerging industries are industry groups growing at a rate faster than the economy, in showing the potential to grow and prosper, capable of generating large number of new employment. Mga shipyard, examples. Yan, renewable energy, shipbuilding, kasi marami talagang naha-hire sa area na ito. Transport and logistics, ownership, dwellings, and real estate. Yan. So may mga recommendations yung study namin. Ito na siguro yung Ma'am Lyra, yung sagot sa tanong mo kanina, no?
Oh, yes po.
Get a college degree that is not only close to your heart, but also responds to demands of the industries identified. So, dapat yung titingnan yung employability mo after you graduate na job ready ka na. So, hindi lang daw close to your heart, but yun talaga yung linya mo. Oo. Yun talaga ang gusto mong career na tahakin. Okay. Enroll a TechVoc short course kung sakali hindi pa pwede mag 4-year course. Okay, for skills training. Ito, improve your English language proficiency as much as possible. Dapat multilingual ka. Hindi lang English, kung aram mo mag-Japanese, mag-Chinese, mag-Spanish. So, advantage yun on your part, no? Sa pag-apply, lalo na sa pag-apply ng trabaho. Do not stop dreaming and make sure of what you dream. Yan. Libre naman daw ang mangarap.
Yes.
If that will motivate you na makapag-plano ka for your career, for your future, then yan. Okay. Every day is an opportunity to learn new things. Do not miss it. Oh, tama naman. Okay? So, education is expensive, but ignorance is more costly. And then sabi pa ni A.B. Lincoln, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Okay. And then, thank you. Hope to see you succeed in the field you are going to engage in someday. So, with that, I hope I was able to share with you some helpful information regarding your chosen field or career path, the available jobs in the market today, the labor market information. Again, thank you for having me. God bless and keep safe.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Athena, for that very comprehensive discussion. You know what, Ma'am, even though we cannot see the faces of our learners today, I can only imagine how their faces lit up knowing that the things that could make them happy, that you have mentioned a while ago, Ma'am, and passionate, like pursuing their interests, could never be a hindrance for them to land a job, for these will even help them. So they should know their passion and at the same time know the demand of the society, like what you have mentioned, ma'am. Thank you very much for that, Ma'am Athena. And ma'am, I just have this one question po. Given that our graduates this year, it is expected that they have not yet experienced having any job. What tips can you give them, ma'am, knowing that working experience is one of the qualifications that employers demand now before they get hired. So what do you think, ma'am, without any working experience, what do you think that particular thing that they could do to land a job without such, ma'am?
Okay. First, attitude.
Okay,
Dapat.
right attitude. Yes,
Attitude. It's your, there's a saying that it's your attitude, more than your aptitude, that determines your altitude.
Yes.
Okay. So, kailangan talaga yon. And then skills, no? May skills ka talaga na hinahanap ng isang company or employer that you possess. Okay. Yung sinabi nga natin, given the RIASEC test, na-determine yung career interests mo. And then yung 21st century skills, yun yung mga hinahanap ng isang employer.
Yes. Is that all, ma'am?
Yung literacy skill mo, communication skill, and life skills.
Yes, thank you very much, Ma'am Athena. So, dear students, please always keep in mind that you should always have a great attitude or good attitude towards everything that you do, and as well as aptitude. Now, for the next part of this one, thank you very much once again, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am, for being here with us today, and of course for reminding us that education is expensive, like what you have mentioned, ma'am, a while ago, but ignorance is more costly. So when are we going to start? This is the right moment to start everything.
Yes,
I like what you
okay.
your discussion has emphasized a while ago. Thank you very much, ma'am. And to proceed, let us come now to the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation. Citation reads, Department of Education, Region 5, Division of City Schools, City of Naga, Camarines Sur National High School awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Ma'am Athena M. Florida in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for the valuable service rendered as resource speaker during the virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on curriculum exits. Given this 27th day of May 2021 at Camarines Sur National High School, Peñafrancia Avenue, Naga City. Signed, Dr. Sulpicio C. Alfres III, Principal 4. Thank you very much, ma'am, and
Yes,
congratulations
welcome.
po.
Okay, thank
Now,
you
when
too.
we return, we shall have the next speaker from the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, who will be enlightening our minds about middle-level skills development and opportunities. See you in a bit, dearest grade 12 learners.
In the University of Nueva Cáceres, we build a better tomorrow for our students. With our future-ready facilities, progressive teaching methods, a nurturing culture for success, our Learn As You Earn programs make it easier for working students to finish college. We ensure their bright careers. It all starts here, in the heart of Bicol. The University of Nueva Cáceres by Ayala's AC Education, nurturing better tomorrows for all.
And we're back. At this juncture, we shall have our next resource speaker who shall be discussing middle-level skills development and opportunities with technical vocational education. She is none other than Ma'am Vilma F. Shokson, CAC Focal Person of TESDA Camarines Sur. today, Ma'am Vilma. Now, you know what, Ma'am? Kamahai is known to be a place where students who possess excellent skills are situated. That is why, without a doubt, this topic will surely help them. Thank you very much once again, ma'am. Now, let us proceed to the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation. Citation reads, Department of Education, Region 5, Division of City Schools, City of Naga. Camarines Sur National High School awards this Certificate of Appreciation to Ma'am Vilma F. Shokson in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for the valuable service rendered as resource speaker during the virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on curriculum exits. Given this 27th day of May 2021 at Camarines Sur National High School, Peña Francia Avenue, Naga City. Signed, Dr. Sulpicio C. Alfres III, Principal of 4. Once again, thank you very much, ma'am. Now, we shall have the next speaker from the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA, who will discuss some scholarship grants and opportunities. Are you excited with that? Your teachers are excited with that as well. And you will be hearing that one when we return. And now, we're back. This time, we shall have our next resource speaker who will help us become aware of more scholarship grants and opportunities that would indeed support our grade 12 learners in achieving their dreams without spending much. Now, our resource speaker graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism as cum laude. Also, she was a former account executive of ABS-CBN Regional Broadcasting Station in Bicol and presently Labor Communication Officer of Overseas Workers Welfare Administration Regional Welfare Office. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Ma'am Rowena O. Alzaga, Labor Communication Officer of OWA Regional Welfare Office 5. Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone, and to those who are live and
Yes.
watching us.
Yes. How are you doing, ma'am? Kamusta po kayo in this time of pandemic?
Well, I just came from Legazpi,
Okay.
and well, we're really not okay because of the pandemic, but then
Yes.
we can go through this.
Yes, thank you very much, ma'am, for being with us today, despite the long travel that you actually had before this morning comes. Now, you know what, ma'am? Kamahai has been known to have students who really excel academically. However, ma'am, few are losing hopes because of some financial difficulties, especially in this time of pandemic. That is why I know, ma'am, that this topic will really help those deserving students to continue their dreams and turn it into reality. So, without much ado, let us give the floor to Ma'am Rowena.
Good morning, everyone. So, Overseas Workers Welfare Administration is a lead agency of the government that helps OFWs and their families. So, I'm here to discuss with you, guys, what are the scholarship grants that we could give our OFW dependents. So, we have this education and training assistance program, or the scholarship programs that we offer for the OFW dependents. So let's just define who are those dependents of OFWs. Let's define the dependents, because when we say dependents of the OFWs, if the OFW is married, automatically the dependents will be the children of the OFWs. And kung single naman po siya, ay yung mga kapatid ng OFWs. So we have several scholarship programs and trainings for the OFWs. We have the pre-departure education program, or a mandatory orientation training for departing OFWs. all OFWs who will undergo a legal process of departing from the Philippines will undergo the country-specific pre-departure orientation seminar or PDOS. This is a whole day orientation to OFWs where we explain to them their employment contracts. We also explain to them the do's and don'ts of the entire migration process. We also explain even the government programs and services. So this is a mandatory orientation, and for those who will depart from our country as a household service worker or domestic workers, we have this 3 to 6 day live-out training consisting of language training, culture familiarization, and stress management. So this is what you call the comprehensive pre-departure education program. So for those who are watching with seafarers relative, we have the Seafarers Upgrading Program or SUP. This is a training assistance for short-term maritime courses worth 7,500 per course. So this may be availed with a single contribution for first-time availees, and for those who want to subsequently avail, they have to have 3 recorded payments of OWA membership contribution. So the scholarship for dependents, we have the Education for Development Scholarship Program, where we, the OFW dependents, can avail the 4 to 5 year baccalaureate course to any preferred colleges or universities. The dependents may avail of the 60,000 per school year or 30,000 per SEM. We are still open for the submission of applications. The deadline is not yet set, so the interested would-be scholar or aspiring scholars can still avail. So by the way, this educational scholarship may be availed if the OFW dependents will pass through the qualifying examination for those freshman students. But then, for those who are already enrolled in college, they need not to take the qualifying examination. What we need to see is that we would evaluate their grades for the last school year attended. I hope we will not see any letter B grades or the 85 above. Below 85 grades are not allowed for academic and non-academic subjects. Okay. The next scholarship program for OWA is the OFW Dependent Scholarship Program, where we give 20,000 pesos per school year to qualify dependents of an active OWA member OFW. The OFW dependents, to qualify, they have to present to us their employment contract. Their salary must not exceed $600 or 30,000 pesos per month. They don't have to undergo a qualifying examination, but then we are really keen on evaluating the contract of the OFW. So for those dependents of OFWs who are deceased, we also have this Education and Livelihood Assistance Program. This assistance will give a tuition fee subsidy from kinder to grade 6 of 5,000 pesos, and up to college, we will shoulder the tuition fee subsidy of the scholar up to 10,000 pesos. But then, this can be availed after, if the dependents of the if the OFW member is deceased or convicted, facing death penalty at the job site. Well, not only, we also give a livelihood assistance for the surviving spouse amounting to 15,000 worth of starter packages. For the short-term training programs for OFWs and dependents, we can provide the OFW himself or their dependents, probably their siblings, their spouse, or maybe their parents or their children, amounting to a maximum of 14,500. They just have to find a very nice school with a test accredited training centers. So they may as well take advantage of this because we really give a 14,500 tuition fee subsidy for the technical vocational courses. Project ACE. This is a component of the CARE program for OFWs affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. We provide an educational assistance of 10,000 pesos per annum or a maximum of 4 years in the college level. All they have to present with us is the proof of arrival in the Philippines, and that they have to prove to us that they are distressed or displaced OFWs for them to qualify. So the same dependents apply if the OFW is single. The sibling of the OFW may be the dependent, but if the dependents are, if the OFW is married, the child of the married OFW or single or parent OFW will be the dependent of this program. Tabang OFW. This is a one-time grant of 30,000 pesos for those children of OFWs who are pursuing a college education. They must be affected by the pandemic to qualify for the Tabang OFW. The short-term training program for OFWs and the dependents, we also provide an IT training for them, which consists of 9 modules of basic computer literacy program for them to be upgraded of their skills. This can be availed by the OFWs, their families, and their next of kins. Okay, thank you so much. That will be the scholars. That will be all. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Ma'am Rowena, for the thorough discussion on these numerous, actually very plenty, scholarship grants and opportunities which will surely help the students in their endeavors, ma'am. And one is to reach for their dreams. So you see, dearest grade 12 learners and students, that nothing is impossible if you just have the courage and will to do things. Now, ma'am, a while ago, you already mentioned the qualifications of those scholarships, ma'am. But let us reiterate, ma'am, for the benefit of those who have parents who are actually working abroad, those OFW parents, ma'am. Again, what are the qualifications and requirements po when applying for scholarships for dependents? The major qualifications that they must have with them, ma'am?
Yes. Basically, they must be, the OFW must be an OFW member.
Yes.
So they have to be an active OWA member. When we say active, it doesn't mean that they have to be actively working abroad. They must be active in the memberships of their membership status. What I mean by that, the validity of the membership of the OFW is 24 months.
Okay.
So if the OFW's membership status is still valid or active, they can very well qualify for the scholarship program.
Yes.
So that's our basic rule in
Yes.
accepting scholars for OWA. And the dependents must have a relationship with the OFWs. They should be an immediate family.
Immediate family, not
family.
Children in particular, ma'am.
When we say immediate family, if the OFW is married,
Okay.
the dependent should be the child of the OFW. If the OFW is single, the sibling of the OFW becomes the dependent of the OFW.
So it could be the child or sibling.
Yes.
Depending on the status of the OFW po.
Yes.
Ma'am. And also po, ma'am, how many children could actually be granted with this scholarship?
Okay. Each program, we inculcate that there should be 1 scholar per household only.
Okay. 1 alone po, ma'am. Those deserving. The deserving one who would maybe qualify in the competitive examination, if there's any, and the grades that you mentioned a while ago, I think it's 85. There should be no 84 and below.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Thank
at
you
the
very
sa-
much, ma'am.
And at
Yes
the
po.
same time, we also encourage them that this dependents of the OFW must be in the college level.
Okay.
So we remind them that there's no scholarship for senior high
see.
or the elementary or high school level. So they should be pursuing a college degree.
So it's really for the graduating grade 12 students, ma'am, incoming college students. Thank you so much, Ma'am Rowena, for imparting your knowledge to us. May your office be blessed more so that more and more scholarships and grants would come to life. With this, many students will be blessed as well, which in turn help their families in the future. Now, at this moment, we shall now proceed to the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation. Citation reads: Department of Education, Region 5, Division of City School, City of Naga, Camarines Sur National High School awards this Certificate of Appreciation to Rowena O. Alzaga in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for the vulnerable service rendered as resource speaker during the virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on curriculum exits. Given this 27th day of May 2021 at Camarines Sur National High School, Peña Francia Avenue, Naga City. Signed, Dr. Sulpicio C. Alfres III, Principal 4. Thank you very much, ma'am,
Thank you so
for the
much.
presence and for the helpful inputs, ma'am. Thank you very much. Now, this time, we shall have the next speaker from the Department of Trade and Industry when we come back.
At UNC, we train our students to live outside the box. We develop
Hello, we are back. Now at this moment, we shall welcome our next resource speaker who shall tickle the minds of our business-minded students because he will be discussing entrepreneurial skills development and will teach us how to start a business. He graduated last 2017 from the Universidad de Santa Isabel under Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship and became an alumnus of Camarines Sur National High School in 2007, like you in the future. Everyone, Sir Arvin Dexter B. Maximo, Business Counselor of DTI Provincial Office, DTI Negosyo Center, Naga City. Good morning, sir.
Yes
How
po.
are you, sir?
Good morning. So, i-start na po ba ako?
Yes, sir.
So,
Hi, sir. How are you doing, sir?
okay naman. Medyo kinakabahan kasi first time ko to.
Yes, sir. We're feeling
For-
the same
oo.
way, sir. Yes, thank you. You know what, sir? Thank you very much for coming. We know how precious your time is, and I am certain, sir, that our grade 12 students who are business-minded are really anticipating this topic, sir, and are really excited to know some tips on how to become a successful entrepreneur. So, without further ado, Sir Arvin, take it away.
Okay, good morning. First of all, I want to congratulate our future graduates of Camarines Sur National High School, our grade 12 students. So, alam naman natin na may entrepreneurial subjects naman sila sa curriculum nila sa K-12. So, pahapyawan ko lang po itong entrepreneurial mindset kasi lahat naman tayo as graduates, may mga choices tayo. Pwede tayo magtrabaho, pwede tayong magpatuloy ng pag-aaral, or pwede tayong mag-venture into business. So, i-discuss ko ngayon kung ano yung mga entrepreneurial mindset, ano ba yung values na kailangan, characteristics na dapat nasa isang entrepreneur. So, let us start with the entrepreneurship. Ano ba yung meaning? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is engaging in one's own business where one can satisfy her creative drive through the management of resources so that he or she could make something new or unique. So, innovation of product, processes, or services or new to the market. So, one of the meaning din sa nakuha ko sa internet ng entrepreneurship, one of the definition is also about transforming the world by solving problems from our economy, from our society. So ano bang mga problems ang pwede nating ma-solve kapag tayo ay nag-engage into entrepreneurship? So alam naman natin na entrepreneur as students, as future graduate of Camarines Sur National High School, entrepreneur meaning is someone who innovates, whose function is to carry out new combination called enterprises. So ito yung entrepreneur is someone who creates something new, products or services with something with twist na product or services. So we have choice of venturing into business after graduate. Next slide po is ito na. Sa first slide na nakita natin na nakalagay doon is entrepreneurship is about transforming the world or the society by solving big problems. Ano ba yung mga social and economic impact na pwede nating maitulong or yung impact natin as business, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur? Ano ba yung impact natin sa ating sosyedad, sa ating government, sa ating lugar? Number one po is once na we venture into business, once na nag-register ka and you operate your business, automatically, you create employment. So, ang sabi ng iba, wala po akong employee kasi ako lang naman yung nagmamanage ng aking negosyo, ng aking small business as owner. So, as we know, owner is considered also as a employee of your business. As owner, you are counted as employee of your business. So, nakakabawas na din ito. Ano bang tulong nito sa ating economy? Nakakabawas na tayo sa underemployment ng ating lugar, ng ating ng ating society. Nakakabawas tayo. One thing na nagawa natin is may trabaho. May trabaho tayo. So, alam naman natin na one of the indication na ang isang lugar ay develop or may growth is may trabaho. So, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, so you are now employee of your own business. Yun. Kasi mabasa yung ano. Setting up an enterprise would mean, siyempre, kung medyo kailangan mo ng labor, ng tao, it means that you are hiring employees. Entrepreneurial activities largely determine the rate of employment and underemployment rate in the country. Next po is, it improves the quality of lives. Entrepreneurship improves the quality of life through continuously innovating products and services making a services with a twist, something new na kailangan ng ating mga sa household ng ating mga housewife, mga granny, yung mga nasa bahay, for example. Paano ma-improve yung quality of life? Kapag ikaw ay nag-venture into business, so otherwise, sabi natin, as an entrepreneur, you are innovating a product or innovating a services. So one example of this is the rice cooker. So rice cooker, once na habang nagdinegosyo, habang lumalago entrepreneurship sa lugar, mas lumalago yung innovation, mas gumaganda yung innovation. Sa ngayon, nakakatulong ito sa mga household sa pamamagitan ng, for example, yung rice cooker nga, hindi na nahihirapan yung mga ating housewife, yung ating mga tao sa bahay sa pagluluto kasi may rice cooker na. Yun, one of the example lamang po yun. Next po is utilize and mobilize resources. One of the important impact din of being an entrepreneur or venturing into entrepreneurship is nagagamit natin yung mga raw materials na kadalasan ay nabubulok lang sa paligid. For example, again, is the coconuts sa part ng mga, for example, partido area. Coconut husk yung balat ng coconut. Ngayon, dati tinatapon natin, nabubulok lang yung sa gilid. Ngayon, nagagamit na natin siya as coco coir. Kung familiar po kayo sa coco coir, yan yung ginagamit natin sa net, yung geonet na ginamit ngayon sa balatas, yung dump site. So dati yung lupa diyan kapag tinabunan mo yung basura, kapag dumating yung malakas na ulan is natatanggal lang din yung ating lupa. Pero dahil sa GeoNet na ginawa, kasi may taong nag-innovate kung paano ba mapakinabangan yung coconut husk, ginawa niya yung parang lubid and then ginawa niyang parang net. So napakinabangan. Ginagawa niya itong yung nilalagyan ng orchids. Actually nakikita na siya sa trade fair ngayon, sa mga trade fair natin. From tinambak ang ating mga producers ng ganitong produkto from coconut husk. So hindi nasasayang, nagagamit lalong-lalo na yung mga raw materials na nasa rural areas na nadadala sa urban areas. After ma-finish yung product na ibebenta, nagagamit, hindi nasasayang. Lastly is bring social benefits to the government and people as well. So ano ba ang maitutulong natin sa government kapag tayo ay nag-venture into business? Once na nag-venture tayo into business, you are kailangan mong mairehistro ang iyong negosyo sa may DTI tayo, DTI, Barangay Business Clearance, meron tayong Mayor's Permit and BIR. So, nakakatulong tayo, nakakapag-collect ng revenue ang ating government sa mga binibigay nating tax, sa mga tax na galing sa mga negosyo, sa business. Saan yun napupunta? Napupunta sa pag-build ng mga infrastructures, ng mga public schools, gaya nito. So, meron yung mga generation ng ating kabataan, merong classroom na mapaglalagyan sa tuwing nag-aaral sila. So, mga infrastructure like roads and bridges, nakakagawa tayo ng mga bridge, galing yan sa mga tax natin. So dapat nga, proud tayo kung tayo ay nagtatax. Kasi ang iba, income tax lang yung kinakaltas sa kanila. Parang ayaw nila kasi kabawasan daw. Pero ang totoo, dapat maging proud ka kasi pag pumunta ka dyan sa bridge, pag tumungtong ka ng bridge, sasabihin mo, ay, may share ako dyan. May share ako sa bridge na yan. Dyan na pupunta yung mga tax na binibigay natin from businesses din. So, it brings social benefits to the government and the people as well. Yan. Icons pa pala. Next is the reward. So, yun. Kung may social economic impact naman tayo, ano po ba yung rewards na makukuha natin as an entrepreneur, as a business owner? Number one po is, have unlimited opportunity to make money. So, you can run your business with accessories po. So, not only, ang minimin ko po accessories is, for example, meron kang small travel agencies kasi ang patok ngayon, it's travel agencies kasi may home-based lang na trabaho ito. For example, meron tayong karamuan. home-based lang, aaralin mo lang yung mga expenses na kailangan para makapag-island hopping na yung ating mga clients, aaralin mo kung magkano, and then magpe-presyo ka, minimum of 10. For example, yung main business mo is the traveling and tour. So, pwede ka rin as accessory, pwede mo rin i-handle or i-provide yung food ng ating mga clients. So, kaysa bibili pa sila sa iba sa tindahan, sa mga restaurant, so ikaw na rin ang mag-provide ng food. So, yan po ang ibig sabihin ng have unlimited opportunity to make money. Marami tayong choices marami tayong pagpipilian para hindi lang tayo mag-stick. For example, may tindahan ka, pwede kang magluto. May tindahan ka, may karinderya ka pa. Yun, ang ibig sabihin po, kong sabihin sa have unlimited opportunity to make money. Yan. Next po is, the reward is be your own boss. Ito ang pinakamaganda sa pagiging entrepreneur. So, unlike the managers, kapag manager ka, may oras ka, kailangan mo pumunta dyan, kailangan mo mag-out ng ganito, hindi pwedeng yung gusto mo na mag-out. Hindi kasi may boss ka eh. Manager ka lang, you are hired by the company. So dito, as an entrepreneur, you can get to decide what you do on your business. So flexible hours, greater control of your business. Magagamit mo rin yung idea mo, kung ano ba yung mga as an entrepreneur, di ba dapat tayo malikot yung ating pag-iisip kung anong gusto kong baguhin, ano ko yung gusto kong decision, or may idea ako na mas maganda para sa aking negosyo. Lahat ng yan is magagawa mo kasi ikaw yung boss ng iyong negosyo. Where to source your materials or marketing din, ikaw yung magde-decide kung mag-hire ba ako, kung kaya ko, ako na lang ang gagawa, and other aspects. So, yun, be your own boss. Next slide po is, one of the rewards also is stop your creativity. Kabi ko kanina, kung may gusto kang baguhin sa iyong negosyo, set up, marketing, nasa sa iyo na kung ano yung sa tingin mo ikabubuti ng iyong negosyo, magagawa mo. Kasi ikaw yung nagmamanage, nasa iyo yung decision. Being artistic or innovation, kung may gusto kang innovation na gawin, again, innovation is creating something new product or services. Next is overcome challenge and feel fulfilled. So para kang umakyat ng bundok or para kang anong tawag ba dito, yung nag-hiking. So sa una, grabe ang pagod mo. Lahat naman ng business dumaan sa mga obstacles. So para kang umakyat ng bundok, sa una pagod, pahinga, matutumba ka, tatayo ka. Pero pag nakarating ka na sa taas, sa tuktok ng iyong negosyo, ganyan ang mangyayari, baka ganyan ang gawin mo, nakatayo ka, nakaganon ka. Next. One of the rewards also of entrepreneurship is helping others and also the country by generating jobs. Siyempre, kapag nagtinegosyo, kailangan mong kumuha ng employees. So, makakapag-hire ka ng imbis na nakatambay lang. So, matutulungan mo sila na magkaroon ng trabaho to provide also with their families. And also the country, matutulungan nyo mo rin through taxes and sa pagpalago ng ekonomiya. Yan. Next po is next reward is building an entrepreneurial legacy. So nakita nyo sa photo po sa ating slide is Mr. Henry C. Ang sabi ni Mr. Henry C. Kasi ang story is Mr. Henry C. is a simple shoemaker na naglalako lang dati sa gilid. May story pa nga niya na may butika siya na dati pinaalis siya sa harapan yung pinepestuhan niya, pinaalis siya. Tapos nung lumago ang kanyang business, yung butika niya hindi mo makikita sa loob ng SM. Kung mapapansin mo, di lang ka pwede sabihin. Next. Yan, kung may rewards, being an entrepreneur sa pag-venture into entrepreneurship, meron din po itong risk na kailangan nating i-handle or kailangan nating daanan. So, itong mga risk na to is part of of success of a business. Part of a success po. Number 1 po is unpredictable business condition. So you need to be ready. For example, this COVID is maraming pagbabago. Yung mga ating restaurant ngayon nagbabawas ng customer. So syempre bawas sales din 'yon. So dapat as an entrepreneur, maging handa ka sa mga ganitong risk. Hindi pwedeng kakaunting risk lang is ang choice mo, strategy mo is close the business na and look for another business. Pwede ka ring maghanap ng another source of income or another business opportunity, pero hindi dapat ang mindset natin is sarado agad. So meron tayong mga alternative strategies. For example, food services ngayon is nagagawa na online. So may Facebook tayo, meron na tayong Food Panda, meron na tayong pan-delivery. So marami pong mga risk na darating, mga bagyo, mga kung ano pang unos or internal problems na pwedeng pagdaanan ng isang entrepreneur, pero dapat is matatag lang. Next slide po. Yan. One of the risks of entrepreneur then is long hours of works. A prospective entrepreneur must be ready to spend most of all his waking hours. O unlike flexible nga ang oras mo, pero unlike sa mga businesses or mga managers, ito rin yung disadvantage mo kasi even in the midnight, pwede kang gumising kasi kailangan ka ng iyong negosyo. Yun yung one of the risks ng pagiging entrepreneur. Kasi kailangan ka, lalo kung may mga immediate decisions na kailangan gawin, kailangan talaga gumising ka. Next risk is the unwanted or unexpected responsibilities. Ito naman is sa management ko, kaya nga sa mga malalaking negosyo is kailangan is flexible ka or mag-cross train ka. Kung may dalawa kang employee, dapat kung may water refilling station ka or may eatery ka, dapat kailangan marunong magluto, marunong mag-serve, marunong mag-deliver. Dapat cross-train man ang inyong mga employee kasi itong mga responsibility na to, kung hindi mo gagawin, ikaw as owner, ikaw yung magiging, kasi as employee, as an owner, employee ka na din ng iyong business. Kapag wala ang isa, kailangan mong punan yung kulang. Hindi naman kayang mag-operate ng business nang walang employee. So yan, the entrepreneur may eventually find himself saddled with management responsibilities he did not bargain for. Hindi mo naman hiniling pero dumating sa iyo. Yan yung isa sa mga risk ng pagiging entrepreneur. Next, ayan, summary po. Rewards of entrepreneurship: have unlimited opportunity to make money, be your own boss, tap your creativity and overcome challenges and feel fulfilled. And then the risk of failure. Second is unpredictable business conditions. Third, long hours of hard work and unwanted and unexpected responsibilities. So, yan. Meron na tayong rewards. Alam na natin kung ano natin yung makukuha natin as an entrepreneur. Alam na din natin kung ano yung mga obstacles na pwede nating daanan as an entrepreneurs. Ito yung mga revenue streams naman na pwede nating pagkakakitaan especially ngayong pandemic. So, ang patok ngayon talaga is processed foods and food service. Mga food service, mga delivery, ITs, yan yung patok ngayon. Pero ito yung 10 revenue streams, mga industries which can generate our source of income in the Philippines from the DTI. Number 1 po is processed food. Number 2 is home style. So, home styles po include the furnitures, furnishings, gifts, and housewares. Nandito rin po yung garments, yung mga wearables natin, wearables and home styles. Number 3, fashion accessories, footwear, and bags. Pwede rin tayo mag-invest or mag-venture into automotive parts kung marunong tayo magkalikot. Pag automotive parts naman is pwede naman sa bike or motorcycle. Umpisa lang po sa mababa. Number 5 po is garments. Alam naman natin ngayon, ang garments ngayon is binebenta na online. Marami na ngayon sa newsfeed, makikita mo, nagbebenta through online sila. So, kanya-kanya ang taktika na lang kung paano mo maibebenta yung produkto. Number 6 is BPO or ICT, the business process processes software for inventory, procurement, and etc. Ito po yung mga call center, sa call center agent. Pero sa call center naman, kasi malaking puhunan ang kailangan mo. Pero, as far as I know po, meron na po ngayong mga ICT or BPO businesses na home-based lang. So, kailangan mo lang maghanap ng maka-account, makakapag-business ka na through ICT. Number 7 is engineering services, knowledge management, natural organic, yan, products, food supplements. Ito naman mga revenue streams na to, makukuha natin through trainings and seminars. So makukuha natin yan for free. Kailangan lang natin maging opportunity seeker. Kailangan nating maging mapursige sa paghahanap ng mga lalo-lalo na mga libre. Kasi kung tutusin, kung magagagastusan mo yung mga seminars and trainings, abutin ka rin ng ilang libo lang. Pero ang ating government is may pinoprovide ng mga free trainings and seminars, especially si DTI po, meron din po si DA, si DAR, meron din po yung mga trainings and seminars. Next is mining. Number 10 po is tourism. Yan po ang isa sa mga trend ngayon, mga trend na businesses para sa online businesses, sa food, tourism po. Kasi marami kang pwedeng gawin sa turismo. Hindi naman ibig sabihin tourism, kailangan mo may hotel ka, kailangan mo may catering services ka. Maraming natutulungan ng tourism, pwede kang magbenta. For example, maghahanap ka lang saan maraming turismo. Pwede mong ibenta yung processed food mo, yung home styles mo, pwede mong gawin as pasalubong items, ganon. Siyempre, kailangan ready yung product mo kung ibebenta mo sa bigger market. Mamaya, i-discuss ko po. So, ito po yung ingredients. So, ingredients for entrepreneurship development, personal entrepreneurial competencies. Ano ba yung mga dapat na characteristics na or competencies na dapat nasa atin? Kasi hindi naman pwedeng may capital ka lang, oo nga, may savings ka. Hindi naman pwedeng, magnenegosyo ako ng ganito, naisip mo lang ganito. Hindi naman, kailangan, passionate ka, dapat alam mo kung ano yung business na napapasukin mo. So yan po, isa-isahin po natin, opportunity seekers. Number 1 po, ayan, Tagalog na po yan. Nakikita ang oportunidad sa bawat okasyon. Yung opportunity seeking, yung kanina ko nga, sinabi ko kanina, di ba? Usually kasi pag tinanong mo ang gustong mag-venture into business, kasi karamihan, may ideya, may magandang ideya, may magandang produkto or magandang services, pero natatakot lang silang mag-venture into business kasi ayaw nilang akuin yung risk. Kasi takot sila. Kaya kanina nga dapat risk taker tayo. Ito, opportunity seeking. Nakikita dapat ang oportunidad. Kapag may opportunity na nakita ka na sa iyong society, dapat i-grab mo na kaysa makuha pa yan ng iba. Kasi kanina, yung na-discuss ko kanina sa business environment, nagbabago-bago. Alam naman natin ngayon ng tao kapag sa mga streets lang nga pa nagbenta ka ng barbecue, kapag maraming bumili, pagka mga after a week or a month, makikita mo 5 na kayo nagba-barbecue diyan. Ngayon tayo walang originality yung karamihan, nanggagaya lang sila ng produkto, dapat unique tayo. Yan, pwedeng bumili sa iyo ang inyong mga kaibigan. Yan, kamag-anak, kakilala, dapat minsan sasabihin ng iba yung mabenta ka, pero yung bumibili naman sa'yo, yung kaibigan mo lang naman, yung magulang mo, yung kapatid mo, yung mga kamag-anak mo. Pero once na malasahan nila, pwede nilang kasi yung word of the mouth naman is mabilis kumalat. Kapag may something good sa iyong produkto or serbisyo, madaling kumalat yan, mas matindi pa yan sa commercial sa TV. May re-refer ka, maraming darating na customer sa iyo, maraming opportunity. Next po, sigurado na may bibili ng produkto dahil kulang ang ititinda o nag-o-offer nito. Yan, opportunity seeking. Second slide po is persistent. So, takes repeated and different actions to overcome an obstacles. Makes personal sacrifices. So, sabi ko nga kanina, when you are venturing into business, kapag nag-operate ka na ng business mo, maraming obstacles, maraming risk, madaming hindrance na darating sa'yo. So, minsan madadapa ka, kailangan mo lang bumat. Yung mga problems, sabi yung nabasa ko sa isang article, sa isang Facebook post, yung problems daw, dapat, kasi maraming problems, hindi lang yung isa, para daw yung bloke ng bloke ng bato, hollow blocks. Para daw yung bloke ng hollow blocks, kapag dumating sa'yo, sa dadaanan mo yung bloke ng hollow blocks, wag mo daw ipatong sa ulo mo, wag mong masyadong kakaririn yung problems kasi problems, kailangan talaga yan daanan. So, kailangan daw, problem, lagay mo sa ulo mo. Wag mong ilalagay sa ulo mo. Kasi habang dumadagdag ang problem, mabigat talaga, babagsak ka talaga. Rather, gawin mo daw yung mga blocks of mga hollow blocks, gawin mo daw stepping stone. May one na problem na dumating, lagay mo dyan. Yung sumunod na problem na dumating, gawin mo daw ladder para mapuntahan mo yung success. Maging successful yung business mo. So, makes personal sacrifice, sticks with judgment in the face of opposition and early lack of success. So, may backup strategies ka. Di ba nga sa hypothesis, pag may, sa science ba yan, pag sa hypothesis, pag hindi mo bra yung first test mo, yung result, yung process is go back to the first step. Dapat ganon. Number 3 is commitment to work. So, trustworthy o pagkakatiwalaan kung ano yung kinumit mo sa client mo, kailangan ibigay mo. Risk-taking, yan. Kanina, na-discuss na rin natin, pero sabi dito ang risk is an entrepreneur has taken risk to get their business to where they are now. Does not mean, ibig sabihin, risk. Dapat risk-taker daw ako. So, ang ginawa mo, may risk, may hindrance, nag-invest ka. Nagbitaw ka ng pera. So, itong risk-taking naman na to is dapat reasonable. So, dapat reasonable risk-taker ka. Dapat pinag-aaralan mo kung anong risk. Kung alam naman natin na risk na wala naman talagang chance na kumita, wag tayong mag-invest, wag tayong mag-venture into business. Number 5 is concern for quality and efficiency. Yan. Not more on quantity but quality. Dapat quality. Demand for quality and efficiency. Dapat kung ano yung in order, for example, nag-order sa atin, 2 piraso. Syempre, madaling gawin kasi 2 piraso lang. Yung quality mo is high. High quality yung ginawang produkto. May dumating na nag-order sa'yo, 100. Sabi mo kaya mo, pero ang kaya mo lang naman is hanggang 50. Pero inako mo, kaya ko niya yung 100. Yung mangyayari, bibilisan mo yung trabaho mo para ihabol mo sa deadline. Pag hinahabol mo sa deadline, nakakalimutan mo na yung quality ng yung produkto or serbisyo is nagiging mababa. So, dapat, same, ang quality is high, yung efficiency is high with a low cost. Okay lang magbawas ng gastos. Importante yung quality, hindi nababaliwala. Goal setting yan. Every businesses has goal. So, para rin yung high school. So, ikaw, nag-high school ka, one of the goal mo, nung high school ka pa, is makagraduate ng senior high school. So, after graduating, ngayon, mag-graduate ka na, kailangan magsaset ka ng another goal. Ano ang goal mo ulit? Mag-business ba? Makapagtapos ba? Or makahanap ba ng magandang trabaho? Hindi yung pag nakuha mo na yung goal mo, is tapos na. So, ang goal setting naman is infinite, is a continuous process. Gustong-gusto talagang umasansyo ang negosyo, kailangan gawin ito. Yan, goal settings naman kailangan nating set clear and specific short-term goals. Sa goal setting naman sa business, hindi natin i-discuss na masyado kasi medyo mahaba ito. Yung pag-set naman ng goal sa business is may short-term and long-term. Sa short-term objectives or goal, pwede naman tayong mag-set ng 1 year lang or 2 years. Sa long-term is maximum of 5 years na yan. So, dapat goal setting mo is SMART. Tandaan natin yung SMART is specific, dapat well-defined, measurable, set a concrete target kung ilan ba talaga yung target na gusto mong ma-attain within a year or within 5 years. A for attainable, no one build a billion overnight. Sabi, kaya dapat yung sinet mong target is attainable. Dapat realistic. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-set ng goal na 1 million kung small sari-sari store lang naman ang yung business. Letter R is for relevant. real achievable business goal. So naaayon sa klema at negosyo. So mag-environmental scanning ka din kung ano ba yung magandang negosyo, ano ba yung naangkop. So sa ngayon, naangkop ngayon, for example, opportunity is, ang estudyante ngayon is nag-online class, almost all online class ngayon. So ano mga kailangan nila? Pwedeng gadgets, pwedeng headsets, yung mga kailangan nila, yung pwede mong gawing negosyo. Ganun yung paghahanap ng opportunity. Next is information seeking, nakikinig palagi sa mga bagong pangyayari. Sinasala, yun dapat medyo dito mo magagamit yung pagiging chismoso ng isang tao. Kailangan mo yan sa negosyo mo. Dapat gagawin pa lang ng competitor mo o ng kalaban mo, gagawin pa lang, alam mo na, para yung gagawin niya is mas kung nag-innovate siya, mas may innovate mo pa yun, mas mapaganda mo pa yung produkto. Okay, systematic and planning and monitoring. So yearly, kung may short-term goal ka, for example, one year goal, dapat monthly na-monitor mo kung ilan ba. For example, 10,000 a month. Ibig sabihin, yung target mo for the whole year is 120,000. Dapat may 12 months ka para trabahuin. Dapat every month may sales ka ng 10,000. Ganun yung systematic planning. Dapat monitored mo ang iyong sales. Next is persuasion. May public relations at magiliw sa supplier. Kaya nga, 'di ba? Dapat mabait at magiliw na kausap. Dapat ang isang negosyante mas matindi pa kaysa sa ahente. Kasi yung ahente, hindi ka naman ma-hire as ahente kung hindi ka makulit, hindi ka magiliw. Kasi ang ahente, kasi ako before nag-ahente din ako ng isang produkto, mga fast moving products. So as an ahente, pagpasok mo pa lang ng, 'di ba, magbebenta ka ng produkto, pagpasok mo pa lang ng store, yung owner ng business, iba-iba yung mood. Buti kung lagi mong masasaktuhan, good mood, and the good mood yung owner. Minsan, nasa bad mood yan. Kahit kailangan nila yung produkto, kahit wala na silang produkto, hindi yan sa'yo bibili, hindi yan sa'yo kukuha. Kasi, wala siya sa mood eh. Pero dapat sales mo na yan. Yun din, dapat din, ganun ang entrepreneur. Dapat magiliw, nakausap, nakakapag-close ka ng deal. Kasi, in the future, magko-close ka ng malaking deal. Yan. Last po is self-confidence. Siyempre dapat may confidence ka. Hindi pwedeng mahiyain. Paano ka makapag-close ng mga deals or paano ka magta-transact to paano mo ipapakilala ang iyong produkto kung mahiyain ka. Okay, next. Ito pong slides na to, pwede pong full screen na ito. Baka hindi nila basa. Pero okay lang. Sige na. Ito naman yung magnegosyo tayo. Ito yung how to start your own business. Ano ba yung process to start a small business? Yung iba kasi pag tinanong mo, minsan pag nagtanong ako, ano ba yung kailangan isalang-alang sa pagpuput up ng business? Hindi pa siya sumasagot, inuunahan ko na. Kasi alam ko ang sasabihin niya, capital. Kailangan capital. Pero based dito sa process, sa process ng pagnenegosyo, ito yung mga steps. Number 1, self-evaluation. Susuriin mo yung sarili mo. Kaya mo ba magnegosyo? Kaya mo bang magpuyat? Kaya mo bang gumawa? Kaya mo bang makipag-transact? Yan. Yun na muna ang una mong isasalang-alang. Kaya mo ba itong gawin? Number 2, pagsusuri ng kapaligiran. Yung sinabi ko kaninang environmental scanning. So, ano ba yung kailangan ng kapaligid? Ano ba yung kailangan ng market? Pag sinabing nating market, hindi literal na market na yung bilihan. Yung market natin is the customers. Ano ba yung kailangan ng customers natin? Kaya pa nag-set ng produkto, halimbawa, gagawa ka ng isang produkto, dapat alam mo kung kanino mo ibebenta. Sino ba ang nangangailangan nito? Hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng diaper na walang bata dito. 'Di ba? Dapat gagawa ka ng diaper, dapat may mga bata, maraming bata. Number 3, pagpapalawak ng kaalaman at kakayahan or skills training or seminar. Saan mo ba ito makukuha? Baka isipin natin, mag-aaral pa, pag-aaralan pa ba ito, pag-gastusan pa ito. Gaya po ng sinabi ko kanina, si DTI din, meron din monthly calendar of activities kung gusto mong mag-avail ng mga free trainings and seminars, i-like mo lang or i-follow mo ang Facebook page ng DTI Camarines Sur. Nakapost doon lahat ng seminars and trainings for free. So, kasi due to pandemic, is limited lang po ang slot, kaya first come first. So, pwede po kahit mga fresh graduates. Yan, sabi dito, pagpapalawak ng kaalaman through seminars and trainings, gaya nito, dapat kaysa manood ka ng mga vlogs, maraming vlogs dyan, yung mga sa entrepreneurship related na vlogs, yun ang payamanin mo. Wag natin papayamanin yung mga vlogger na yung content naman hindi naman makakatulong sa atin. Kung gusto mo magnegosyo, maraming vlogs dyan, YouTube ka lang, marami ka na makukuha. Number 4 is pagpili ng produkto or serbisyo. Ito na, after mong masuri ang yung sarili, yung kapaligiran, yung mag-environmental scanning, pag may knowledge ka na kasi nag-attend ka na ng mga seminars and training, saka ka pa lang magpipili ng produkto. Kasi alam mo na kung anong market mo, sino ba yung market mo, ano ba yung produkto na kailangan kong ibenta, ano ba yung serbisyo na kailangan kong i-provide. Yan ang number 4. Number 5, magbubuo ka na ng plano. Yung business plan naman po is kasali yan sa mga trainings or seminars na binibigay ni DTI for free. Pa-reserve po tayo, may mga business plan making tayo dyan ng mga seminars. Pwede po tayong mag-attend dyan. So, pagbuo ng plano or negosyo, after may plano ka na, may produkto ka na, handa ka na, may market ka na, saka pa lang po tayo maglilikom ng puhunan. O saan ka kukuha ng puhunan? Pwede mong ipangutang. Pwede mo yung business plan mo, kung maganda, pwede mong i-apply for loan. Bigay mo lang kay DTI para maibasa niya, tapos i-forward din natin yan. Kung maganda yung business plan mo, forward natin sa bangko. After natin may-forward sa bangko, pag nakita ng bangko na maganda yung business plan mo, pwede ka nang mapautang for starting capital. Ganyan po yung process ng paglikom ng capital. 7 po is pagbuo ng negosyo or business registration. So, hindi tayo pwede mag-operate kung gusto nyong maging legal, kung gusto nyong maging smooth ang negosyo mo, kailangan rehistrado ka. So, ma-start ka po sa DTI. First, ito po yung process niya, DTI Business Name Registration para sa business name. Kasi yung negosyo natin is parang bata na kailangan mabinyagan. Kailangan may pangalan ka. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng pupunta tayo, yung anak mo, kakain tayo doon sa restaurant ni Tony Tan Kak Chong. Sasabi ka lang ng gano'n, hindi alam ng bata. Kasi hindi naman yung may-ari yung talagang na nakikilala. Pero pag sinabi mo, punta tayo kay Jollibee, kilala ng bata. Kasi yung business name, registered, yun ang nagiging sikat. Kahit sa resibo, yung pangalan ng owner is napakaliit lang yan. Yung talagang malaki dyan is business name. Okay po, after registering your business, yan na, pagsasagawa o pagpapaunlad ng negosyo mo. So, implementation na. Gagawin mo na ng negosyo mo for the first month. After mong mag-operate for first month, susuriin mo na, last step po, isusuriin mo na yung kalagayan ng negosyo mo. Ano ba yung negosyo? Nag-click ba? Kikita ba? Kailangan ko bang ipagpatuloy? Or kailangan ko lang mag-change ng strategy? Ngayon po, ang pag-negosyo, hindi po agad-agad capital. Kasi kung may capital ka, may investment ka, pag nag-isip ka na wala ka namang alam na negosyo, hindi mo alam kung saan papatungan ang negosyo mo, baka i-invest mo yan sari-sari store. Kaya sari-saba, kaya ang alam nating business, which is may mas maganda pang business. Kailangan mo lang maging mapanuri. So, yan po. Next po is, what business can you engage in? You can choose a business based on your individual field of interest. So, kailangan yung papasukin mong negosyo is gusto mong gawin, hindi yung naipilitan ka lang. Knowledge on the product or services, kailangan mong pag-aralan. Amount of capitalization, magkano ba yung kailangan kong capital para operate itong business na plano ko. Potential clients, sino ba ang target market mo? Sino ba ang bibili ng produkto mo? Sino ba ang gagamit ng iyong serbisyo? Number 5 is existing supplies. Saan nakukuha ng supplies, ng raw materials? Hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng yung business mo is mga meat processing kung wala namang mga meat dito, walang mga meat products or mahal ang produkto ng karne. Number 6, available manpower o staff. Ilan ba? Kaya mo bang ikaw lang or yung family mo lang o kailangan mo mag-hire ng staff? Types of businesses based on need. So, food-related, pwedeng clothing, nadaanan natin yan, shelter, healthcare, education, transportation, communication-related, recreation, relaxation-related, occasional-related, environment-related. So, yan po ang short presentation namin. Thank you po from DTI Diyos Mabalos po.
Thank you very much, Sir Arvin, for that very comprehensive discussion on entrepreneurship and starting a business. Thank you once again, sir. With that discussion, it is expected, sir, that our students became more excited to be their own boss, like one of the perks that you have discussed of being an entrepreneur. But dear students, please be reminded that it is not only about being a boss, because entrepreneurship, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you must also possess some personal entrepreneurial skills and characteristics which you must develop, like what sir has mentioned a while ago, right, sir? Yes, sir, I just have this question po, just one question. What do you think, sir, is the top main ingredient to become a successful entrepreneur, given that our grade 12 students now are just starting in their own ages? So, a while ago, you already mentioned the capital, right, sir? However, they are just starting. What should be the main ingredient that they should inculcate in their minds and hearts for them to become a successful entrepreneur in the future, sir?
Okay, as an entrepreneur naman, so may choice tayo para yun na mag-venture into business. So siguro tip lang namin as a siguro mentor na rin, kailangan be prepared to engage in a business that you are dapat passionate. May passion, dapat yung gusto mo talaga, yung fulfillment ka, kasi sabi ko kanila, may capital ka, kaya mo mag-invest. Pero kung hindi mo naman gusto yung ginagawa mo, baka pag wala ng pera dyan, ayawan mo na. Dapat yung gusto mo talaga, gusto mong, di ba yung may telenovela ngayon,
Yes, sir.
yung sa Heart Cafe. So kung cafe ang gusto mo, kung nandun yung puso mo, gawin mo kasi mas challenging, mas fulfilling kasi hindi mo pababayaan na mabagsak o lumugbok yung negosyo mo kasi nandun yung passion mo, nandun yung heart mo. Kailangan lang sa negosyo, ilagay mo yung puso mo. If you put all of your heart, no matter how hard the game is, sabi nga, you will succeed. You will win the game, sabi nga. Number 2 tip po is, be prepared to be innovative. Kailangan hindi gaya-gaya, dapat unique yung produkto mo. Hindi pwedeng may nakita ka dyan nagbenta ng barbecue na rin yung ininegosyo mo. So, kailangan innovative ka. Pag na-achieve mo na or nasa iyo na yung mga entrepreneurial characteristics na diniscuss natin kanina, you are in the right pathway to success. Sabi nga, ang negosyo naman is not ang paglago naman ng negosyo, not instant.
Yeah.
So, hindi yan overnight nakukuha. May mga obstacles and hindrances kang makikita sa dadaanan mo. Kailangan mo lang maging passionate, creative, yung mga skills, kailangan mo lang na ma-equip mo sa sarili mo.
Yes, no one became a billionaire overnight,
Yes po.
right, sir? Yes, thank you very much, sir. So you see, dear students, you just have to have that passion within you, and of course, that innovation for you to recreate things or perhaps create things that nobody has thought of yet. Once again, thank you very much, Sir Arvin, for being
Thank you.
here with us today and for inspiring our students not to settle for less, for they can always be the best version of themselves through entrepreneurship. And now, sir, let us come to the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation. Citation reads, Department of Education, Region 5, Division of City Schools, City of Naga. Camarines Sur National High School awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Sir Arvin Dexter B. Maximo in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for the valuable service rendered as resource speaker during the virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on curriculum exits. Given this 27th day of May 2021 at Camarines Sur National High School, Peña Francia Avenue, Naga City. Signed, Dr. Sulpicio C. Alfres III, Principal 4. Once again, thank you very much, Sir
Thank you din po.
Arvin. Yes. Now, when we return, we shall have the next and last speaker from the Education, Scholarships, and Sports Office, Naga City, or ESO, to give more opportunities to you, dearest grade 12 learners. See you in a bit.
Ako si Gary. Naaalala ko nung una kong pasok sa STI. Sobrang nanibago ko.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was shy, clumsy. Ang dami ko ring doubts and fears. Buti na lang, I made friends. Kasama nila, I found purpose. We even pushed each other out of our comfort zones. Siyempre, hindi naging madali. Salamat talaga sa mga prof who guided me along the way. Dito ko talaga naranasan ang aking greatest joys. And greatest pains. But I guess that's all part of growing up. And I'm thankful sa lahat ng pinagdaanan namin. Dito nagtatapos ang aking kwento. Salamat muli sa inyong lahat for helping me become more than I've ever dreamed of.
Thank you, sir. So fun.
Now, I can really move on. Or maybe there's still more sa kwentong ito. Be more. Be STI.
Know what you should take in senior high or college? We do. And it's not based on your zodiac sign, quarantine hobbies, or starter Pokemon. We know based on your personality, interests, and skills. It's actually a science. Introducing the STI Students Career Opportunity and Personality Evaluator, or SCOPE. The SCOPE uses psychometrics, or the study of measuring a person's abilities and traits, to give you real, reliable, and helpful information to help you decide which track to take in senior high or what course to major in college. Because after all, your choices today shape your tomorrow. So, how does the STI Scope work? Log in to scope.sti.edu to answer a quick and free test. Pick 1 out of 2 activities, then rate how much you like that activity. In less than 30 minutes, you will learn your personality type, strengths, and the best qualities that make you so uniquely you. Then you'll get your hole in code It's your key to finding the career that fits you. So think of it like a career code. You will get job recommendations that match your code and a career planning worksheet made just for you, so that you can be life ready and future ready for any career path you may take.
And now, we're back. At this moment, we shall all welcome our next resource speaker for today, who shall discuss thoroughly the educational programs and scholarship grants here in Naga City. He was a graduate of Software Development and Information, Communications and Technology Center at Ateneo de Naga University and presently pursuing his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management at the University of Nueva Cáceres and is graduating this year. My advance congratulations, sir. He spent almost 13 years in the Naga City School Board in Education, Scholarships and Sports Office, and 11 years in the Scholarship Division as a Scholarship Program Coordinator. Everyone, Sir Maverick D. Igura, Scholarship Program Coordinator, Education Scholarships and Sports Office, Naga City. Good morning, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, Lyra. I'm good. Thanks for inviting me here.
Yes, it's a pleasure, sir, that you are here with us despite your hectic schedule. We know that. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation. And I am convinced, sir, that up until this moment, given that you are the last speaker for today, sir, our dearest grade 12 learners are still here with us because what you will be discussing, sir, is a big support for our students to pursue and continue their higher education through the scholarship grants available here in Naga City, sir. So without much ado, once again, Sir Maverick, the floor is now yours.
Okay. Good morning, High Schoolano, High Schoolana. I will be discussing the program of the city government, the local city government, which is the Naga Tertiary Scholarship Program. The program is called the Naga Tertiary Scholarship Program. The program has been institutionalized since the 2010, the first term of our previous mayor, Mayor Jan Bongat. The program, otherwise known as the Ordinance Institutionalizing the City's Tertiary Scholarship Program, providing funds and for other purposes, was the reason why NSTP, or the Naga Tertiary Scholarship Program, was put into reality in the city of Naga, aiming to protect and promote the right of its constituents to quality education at all levels. Recognizing education as a priority program, the city is thus establishing an access mechanism to tertiary education for its poor but deserving students, thereby guaranteeing the completion of the college or technical vocational education of at least one family member in each family in the city, and ensuring their productive and meaningful participation in the society. I will be discussing the eligibility for you to apply in the program. Only poor but deserving students enrolled or enrolling in any college or technical vocational courses are eligible for admission to the program. The applicant must be Filipino citizen and resident of City of Naga. 2. With good moral character and without any derogatory record. Not more than 25 years old and at the time of the filing of application. A high school graduate with 75% percentile rank or above in the National Secondary Achievement Test, or NSAT, or at least 80% average with no failing grade in any subject, or has not yet completed a tertiary course except for vocational scholars. And there it is, with weighted average of at least 2.5 or 80 in the last semester in college if attended in any. I'm talking about this to the college students who are not yet finished in their tertiary college. Has passed the entrance examination if required of the school where he or she intends to enroll on. With parents or guardian having a gross annual income of not more than 180,000 pesos. Makikita po natin yan sa ITR or the income tax return of the parent. And not presently enjoying any scholarship or study grant provided that only one member in the family shall be granted scholarship at any given semester or school year, provided further that the grantee shall enroll only in the CHED or TESDA accredited school or institution of learning within the city or in the state college or university outside it. Save for those already enjoying grants under the current setup, provided finally that the grantee has submitted his NCAI or NSAT result and passed the written examination and personal interview that is conducted under the program. Scholarship maintenance. Pinag-uusapan po dito yung kapag naging scholar ka na, yung kailangan mong i-maintain para makontinue yung scholarship grant mo under the city. To continue the full benefits under this program, the scholar shall maintain a semestral average of at least 2.5 or 85% without dropping or failing or incomplete grade in any subject and shall submit the requirements asked by the office during the renewal of the scholarship program. The program since 2010 was amended many times. So ngayon, mayroon na tayong mga scholars na pumapasok sa mga state colleges and universities like BISCAS, CBSUA, BU, UP. So sila, natutulungan natin sila sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng financial assistance directly to the student. Inamend yung programa noong 2019 under the leadership of Mayor Nelson Legacion. So yan. Kasi nung a few years ago, bigla or na-approve na yung from national na lahat ng state colleges and universities is magkaroon ng free tuition fees. So under the old ordinance which is 2010-063, hindi tayo makakapagbigay ng any scholarship grant or any financial assistance kapag na-shoulder na nung schools yung mga expenses. So, kailangan nating i-amend, which is nung 2019 nga, na-amend siya, para makapagbigay na tayo ng financial assistance sa mga scholars natin na enjoying their school in the universities that are state colleges and universities. Ito naman yung mga requirements. Napakadali lang yung mga requirements. The applicants must fill up the prescribed application form and submit the following documents to it. Filled up application form with 1.5 by 2 inches photo or passport size with name tag, and remember that computer or machine generated photo will not be accepted. So hindi naman kami sensitive na maray kung ano yung background niya, basta ang importante, yung picture is mismo kayo or yung applicant. Latest BIR income tax return of applicants' parents or guardian. So, bakit namin hinihingi ito? Doon yun para makita yung sa eligibility na diniscuss ko kanina. Yung para makita or ma-check kung lumagpas ba or tama lang ba yung income tax return na nakukuha ng isang parent or ng isang pamilya sa loob ng isang taon. An affidavit of applicants' parents or guardians stating the reason for not filing the income tax return if the above second requirement is not applicable. So, ito naman po, yung pong hiningi namin sa mga magulang na hindi po nagbabayad ng mga taxes. So, kailangan po nila kumuha ng certificate of indigency ng magulang kasi yung pong certificate of indigency is yung po yung kailangan or requirement sa BIR para magbigyan po kayo ng certification and affidavit of tax exemption. High school report card form 138 for the incoming freshmen. So kami po kasi nag-open po kami ng scholarship tuwing January. So ngayon po nagbago yung buwan ng pag-start natin ng school year. So most of the schools nag-start na ng August. So as early as January po, nagre-release na kami ng application form. So nagkakaroon po ng problema yung mga applicants namin doon sa mga yung high school report card na Form 138. Sinasabi nila na hindi pa kumpleto. Hindi po kami masyadong stricto dyan. Ang kailangan lang po namin yung first semester nung tapos na po nilang na grades. So kasi pag hinintay po natin matapos yung buong school year, hindi po sila makakapag-submit. So same goes po doon sa mga college. Kasi pag January to March is hindi pa naman tapos yung second semester nila. Ang hiningi po namin na grades nila is yung first semester. Kasi yun po yung kakatapos pa lang or may grades na sila. The NCAI or the National College Assessment Examination. Ito po, hinihingi po namin sa mga high school or sa mga incoming freshmen. Yung pag-graduate pala ng mga senior high. And kapag college level ka na or first year college, second year college, third year college, hindi na rin ito kailangan ng NCAI. Ang kailangan lang yung grades nyo, yung latest grades nyo yung college. Official enrollment certificate and statement of account for those with college units. So yung mga college units, yung mga college level na first year, second year, or third year college na balak pa or plano pang mag-apply ng scholarship grant ng city, ito po yung isa sa mga requirements. And official report of ratings or certification of grades for the last semester attending issued by the school registrar or dean with an average of not lower than 2.5 or 80 for those with college units. Gaya po nga ng sinabi ko kanina, ito po yung hininga namin pag mga college level na. And barangay certification that the applicant is a resident of the barangay and that he or she is of good moral character and without any derogatory record. Bakit po hinihingi namin to? Kasi dun sa eligibility is nakalagay dun a Filipino citizen and a resident of Naga. So paano natin makikita or malalaman na residente sila ng Naga? Ito yung isa sa mga requirements. And isa pa para ma-check natin na kapag meron silang or botante na sila sa Naga, if they are still minor, voters ID ng parents nila. Kapag eligible na sila to vote, ino-oblige namin sila na to register first and then submit the necessary requirements for them to apply for the program to city. And last, the birth certificate of the applicant. Yan po. Photocopy lang po yan lahat. Kailangan po photocopy, authenticated. Yan po. Note, all photocopies must be properly authenticated. Bakit po? Para po makita natin yung authenticated or authenticity ng mga documents na sinasubmit nila. Ito naman po yung proseso ng pag-avail. So first, get a copy of application from the ESO or our office, the Education Scholarship and Sports Office. The scholarship officer will explain the need to meet the qualification and requirements and answer questions about NTSP or the Naga Tertiary Scholarship Program. It will only took you 3 to 5 minutes. And then po ako and yung pong ating scholarship officer ni si Sir Delphine Aguilar. Second, submit the requirements. So hindi po kami tumatanggap ng mga incomplete requirements. Kasi base naman po dun sa nakita yung mga requirements namin, it will only took you a day para makompleto yung mga requirements nyo. At for the past 11 years, ang na-encounter namin na natatagalan lang sila na makapag-submit ng requirements is yung sa ITR ng magulang nila or yung affidavit and certification of tax exemption. So it will only took you 3 to 5 minutes and then din po ako to approach and Sir Delphine Aguilar. Third, take the competitive examination. Ini-schedule po namin yan kung yung pong application namin is open from January to March, ini-schedule po namin yan ng April. So, from the provision of the ordinance, we will conduct an examination or written examination during the second week of April. Pero, subject to changes naman yan kasi alam naman natin, nagkakaroon ng Holy Week, minsan first week or second week of April. So, all of it are subject to changes naman upon the availability of the date. Last, yung take na kayong written exam, Sa provision, nakalagay is magre-release ng result or magpo-post kami ng result after a month of the written exam. So, gaya ngayong school year, nag-exam or nag-conduct kami ng written examination that was May 8 and 9 at Naga City Science High School. So, for sure, maraming senior high school na nakapag-take noon. And for sure din na marami din sa inyo na nag-aantay na ng result. We'll make sure na before or during a month of the said posting of it, we will post the said result to our Facebook pages such as the ESO or the Education Scholarship and Sports Office, and we also still have another Facebook page, the Naga City Scholars Guild. So yun, posting, then kapag nalaman nyo na po yung isa kayo sa mga passers, magkakaroon po kami ng schedule ng orientation. Gaya po nito, gaya po ng ginagawa natin, magkakaroon po kami ng orientation to all passers. So lahat ng mga nakapasa from different school, ginagather po namin yan. Pero ngayon, dahil pandemic, wala tayong, bawal ang gathering. So last year, ginawa po namin siya through Zoom din. Nag-orientation kami through Zoom, through certain batches, kasi hindi naman kaya in a single Zoom meeting. Then, about the examination, applicants who pass the initial qualification requirements shall still be required to take written examination to determine final qualification and prioritize based on test result. The examination shall be administered by the implementing office on a given date, which is the ESO or us. After a month of taking the qualifying exam, passers will be posted on the official Facebook page of ESO and NCSG, as what I've said late kanina. Ito po yung grupo na ng mga scholars. Tinatawag na natin sila ng Naga City Scholars Guild. So, yan pong nakikita nyo sa picture, that was before pandemic nung nagkakaroon pa tayo ng civic parade. So, isa po sila sa tinatawagan ng city na sumali sa civic parade competition. So, yan po. The NCSC or Naga City Scholars Guild is an exclusive organization for city scholars who organize and unify the students under the guild to promote efficiency, effectiveness, engagement, and love for the community. The organization formulate and implement possible programs for the benefits of the members of the guild. And as idadagdag ko lang po, meron pa rin po tayong mga tinatawag nating automatic scholars, yung mga top 3 graduate from the public schools of Naga City, like Camhigh or the Camarines National High School. Yung pong under the BEC or the Basic Education Curriculum, yung pong top 3 nila, dati kasi yung valedictorian, salutatorian, and first honorable mention. So, automatic pong, tinatawag po silang automatic scholars. Ano po yung ibig sabihin ng automatic scholars? Dati po is nakakatanggap na sila ng 100% yung valedictorian. Yung salutatorian is nakakatanggap ng 75% of the program. And the first honorable mention is the 50% of the program, yung sa programa natin. And dagdag ko din po, yung top 20 ng ating ALS passers, yung sa alternative learning system natin, ng top 20 doon na mga taga-Naga, automatic scholars din po sila. Yung top 10, 100%. Yung 11 to 20 is the makakatanggap ng 50% of the program. Base po dun sa amended city ordinance, which is the tertiary scholarship program, inamend po siya noong 2019. Tinatawag na po yung grantee sa kanila is quarterly. Ano po yung quarterly? First quartile, second quartile, third quartile, fourth quartile. Yung mga 100%, yung tinatawag po natin first quartile, makakatanggap na po sila ng 22,000 na i-in-charge po sa tuition fee nila. Tuition fee po hindi po yung total assessment. So, the ordinance is, ang provision po ng ordinance is makakabayad lang or makakapagbigay lang po yung city through tuition fees ng mga schools. Hindi po dyan kasali yung miscellaneous. Yung second quarter naman is makakatanggap yung mga grantee ng 15,000. So yun yung equivalent nila. Yung third quartile naman is makakatanggap sila ng 11,000. So the fourth quartile is makakatanggap ng 8,000. So lahat po niyan sa private state colleges, technical vocational courses, TechVoc, yan po yung assessment namin sa written exam. Yun po yung paghahati-hati. Last school year 2019-2020 ay 2020-2021, nagkaroon po kami ng 260 passers. Hinati-hati po namin yun sa mga quarterly. I think if I'm not mistaken, meron dun top 14 na naka-claim ng first quartile, which is the 22,000, and the rest the second, third, and fourth quartile. So i-discuss ko din po yung binibigay namin financial assistance sa mga state colleges and universities. As I've said earlier po, yung mga sa state colleges and universities, inamend yung ordinance, which is the 2019 ordinance, the 049, I think. Kasama dun sa pag-amend na yun nga po, makakapagbigay na tayo ng financial assistance sa mga scholars natin na pumapasok sa mga state colleges and universities. Ano po yung mga state colleges and universities? Ito pong BSCAS, or the Bicol State College of Applied Science and Technology, CBSUA, BU, UP. Yung pagkakahati-hati naman po yung nung quartile nila, yung first quartile po na sa state colleges and universities ay makakatanggap ng 10,000 kasi magkaiba po yun, private and public. 10,000, second quartile is makakatanggap ng 7,500, third quartile is makakatanggap ng 5,000, the fourth quartile is makakatanggap ng 3,000. Yun po is yung mga scholars natin na nag-aaral sa mga SUCs or the state colleges and universities. Magkaiba po yun. Sa state colleges and universities, mismo po matatanggap ng mga estudyante cash. Matatanggap nila sa City Hall, pinaprocess po namin yan. Mismo pong matatanggap nila yung cash, additional assistance sa kanila sa mga expenses nila, sa mga projects. Alam naman po natin sa mga SUCs, mura nga po yung or free na nga po yung tuition fee or yung miscellaneous free na. Shoulder na ng national government. But the expenses or the project, yun po yung mabigat din sa kanila. Kaya inamend po yung ordinance ng city para makapagbigay po ulit sa mga SUCs na mga scholars na nag-aaral sa mga SUCs. Yun po. Yun po yung about sa programa ng tertiary scholarship program ng City of Naga.
Thank you so much, Sir Maverick, for giving us a thorough explanation on the Nagas Tertiary Scholarship Program, or NTSP. I heard that, sir, this is one of the scholarships that incoming college students are really pursuing even before the pandemic, sir. Now, I just have this question, sir, for the clarity of everything, sir. As you mentioned a while ago, along with the requirements, qualifications, steps, and processes, sir, is a competitive written examination that the applicants need to take. Now, aside from those, aside from studying, sir, and aside from participating in their class discussions right now, what piece of advice can you give to our dearest students for them to nail the competitive examination, sir? Should they review all their core and applied subjects, or should they only have to be honest and you know, well in creating essay as they take it? So, what piece of advice, sir, can you give them?
Simple lang po. Siyempre, andun na yung mag-review. And then, I'm saying this based on my experience.
Yes, sir.
Many times ako nakapag-take ng exam, civil service, etc. On the day of the examination, just relax. Kasi kapag hindi ka po nag-relax, lahat ng yung pinag-aralan, minamemorize, mawawala yan lahat on the spot of the examination. And just enjoy the examination. I'm not into literally enjoy. Kumbaga, same as the relaxation. Relax lang kasi kapag open yung kaisipan mo, lahat papasok yan. Kapag nagka-cram ka or marami kang iniisip, lahat yan mawawala sa iniisip mo. That's all mo.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. So according to Sir Maverick, all you have to do, dear students, is to relax and I think calm down as you take the examination. For if you are relaxed, if your nerves are relaxed, then everything will just come to you as you answer the questions according to Sir Maverick. Thank you so much, sir, for being one of our dear speakers for today. And with that, the students, I am sure, would no longer be lost as they try to avail the Nagas Tertiary Scholarship Program, for you have comprehensively discussed everything. Thank you so much, sir. Now for the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation, citation reads: Department of Education, Region 5, Division of City Schools, City of Naga, Camarines Sur National High School awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Sir Maverick D. Igura in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for the valuable service rendered as resource speaker during the virtual orientation of grade 12 learners on curriculum exits. Given this 27th day of May 2021 at Camarines Sur National High School, Peñafrancia Avenue, Naga City. Signed, Sir Sulpicio C. Alvarez III, PhD, Principal 4. Once again, thank you very much, Sir Maverick, for being here with us and for sharing your expertise and pieces of advice. Now, let us come to the last part of the program when we return.
The College of Business and Accountancy seeks to provide its students with a business education intended to develop knowledge, skills, and values which will enable them to assume responsibilities in local and global business environments. We have produced graduates in managerial and supervisory positions in government service and private enterprises here and abroad, while others have engaged in entrepreneurial undertaking and established their own companies. Our CPA licensure exam performance rating is consistently above the national passing rate, with board exam top-notchers over the years, including Top 1. PAASCO Level 3 re-accredited status for Business Administration, Entrepreneurship, and Accountancy. Center of Development in Business Administration. Center of Development in Entrepreneurship. Member in the ASEAN Accounting Education Workgroup. BS Accountancy. BS Entrepreneurship with specialized track in tourism. BS Tourism Management, BSBA Accounting Information Management, BSBA Banking and Finance, BSBA Business Management Honors Program, BSBA Financial Management and Accounting, BSBA Legal Management, BSBA Management, BSBA Marketing Management. Hear it straight from our students and alumni.
Good morning, everyone. I am Laura Angelet Evangelista, a third-year BSBA Business Management Honors Program under College of Business and Accountancy from Ateneo de Naga University. I chose BMHP because of two main reasons. First is I am confident that my course will give me a lot of job opportunities that are suited to my skills and abilities honed by the Ateneo education. Second, I know to myself that this is my passion. This will bring happiness to me as my future career. Yes, learning is fun in Ateneo, from the face-to-face class to the online setup. Ateneo is not only academically centered, but also conducts extracurricular activities that promote students' wellness. Moreover, professors think a lot of creative ways to conduct their lessons where we could have fun while learning. Aside from the quality education, what I love most about Ateneo is the healthy environment and relationship that I have with my classmates, the faculty, the staff, and admin. The Ateneo education taught me that to fully know the extent of my skills and abilities, I have to go out of my comfort zone. Ateneo molded me to be the person that I want to be in the future. A person who is capable of making right and strategic decisions, is responsible, and has character. To the incoming first-year students, if you know to yourself and to your heart the right course for you, and it is in line with business and administration, then you have to choose Ateneo College of Business and Accountancy. Ateneo provides quality education, a healthy learning environment, and I personally know that the College of Business and Accountancy will help you hone your administration and accounting skills to be the person you want to be in the future. Be an Atenean, choose Ateneo de Naga University.
To be part of the world's largest industry entails a lot of discipline, hard work, and perseverance. My Jesuit education combined with the world-class tourism curriculum of Ateneo equipped me with the right skills and knowledge that I need to not just land a good job, but get the job that you always dream of. Remember this day as your starting point. Take every opportunity that you can get within the four corners of the classroom and other activities that our course has to offer. In my personal experience, Turismo Ateneo, our organization that I love and serve for 4 years, is one of the best training grounds to start with. Believe me, hard work pays off, especially when you get to experience it at 40,000 feet.
I'm Maria Nina Cicadano Howard, Department Chair of the Business Management Courses Department. The college
That concludes our virtual orientation on senior high school curriculum exits. Are you still having troubles in choosing among employment, middle-level skills development, entrepreneurship, and higher education as your exit? Well, I don't think so, because our speakers today have already seamlessly discussed everything for your benefit, dearest grade 12 learners. Should you miss any topic, please do not hesitate to rewatch this orientation, for this will be uploaded in our Kamhai's Facebook page and YouTube channel. And to formally end this, let us have Ma'am Melissa B. Bobos, our Senior High School Assistant Principal 2, for the closing remarks.
Hello everyone, a pleasant day to everybody. I would like to extend my thanks to all who prepared and supported this activity wholeheartedly for our learners. Especially to our school head, Sir Jojo Alferez, who never fails to show his involvement and compassion in sharing his thoughts, and hands-on leader in everything that we do. Of course, to the faculty and staff, whom was led by Ma'am Bambi Remukilio, our senior high school guidance counselor, with the ICT teachers, thank you very much for your hard work in order this activity be realized. Also, my big gratitude to our great speakers for today's activity who unselfishly gave their time to be with us and share their insights, their bright ideas in order to help our learners understand more and be prepared about the things that they need to do after graduation in the senior high school. Learners, everything that you have listened, everything that you have heard, everything that you have learned in this activity from this orientation, consider this as your guide. Because at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang magdedesisyon para sa sarili mo. Sa mga oras na ito, matapos mong marinig ang mga ibinahagi ng ating mga tagapagsalita, alam ko na masusi mo itong pinag-isipan at malamang ay meron ka ng desisyon, tinimbang ang mga bagay-bagay, at marahil sa tulong na rin ng inyong mga guro, ng ating guidance counselors at mga magulang, may konkreto at malinaw na sa inyo kung ano ang inyong pipiliin. For that, congratulations and good luck po sa inyong lahat. Have a good day.
That's it. Thank you very much, Ma'am May, for the usual support and enthusiasm in all the activities that we do. Moreover, thank you so much as well to our dearest grade 12 learners and advisors for the indulgence. We know that it is not very easy to be in front of the screen for hours just to attend this virtual orientation, but see, you are still here, and that is because of your determination and willingness to help yourself know the exit that best suits you. Also, our deepest gratitude to all our competent and selfless resource speakers who passionately gave helpful insights on the different topics vital to these 4 curriculum exits. And of course, we won't end this without thanking our committees in charge who have worked so hard for the realization of this virtual orientation. For the monitoring committee, thank you very much Sir Jojo, Ma'am May Bobos, Ma'am Lynn Prillas, and Sir Lito Rianal. For the program and invitation, Sir Paul, Ma'am Geraldine, and Sir Salt, thank you so much. For the venue and preparation, Nai Jenny, Sir Lito, and Sir Marlon, thank you as well. For the speakers and promotional videos, Ma'am Rosabel Ramuquillo, Ma'am Mercy Estrella, and Sir John Roy Galvez, a huge thank you. For the certificates and token, Ma'am Jessica So, Ma'am Milet Prado, and Sir Arnello II Nogales, thank you as well. And for the documentation, Ma'am Ces Balyeza, Ma'am Divine Grace B. Agnes, and Ma'am Ruela Palma. Thank you very much. And of course, this day without continue without the meals. Thank you very much, Ma'am Sheila Legaspi, Ma'am Gemma Oropesa, Sir RJ Ranin, and the most important people behind this event, the technical committee. Thank you so much, Sir Albert, Sir John Roy, Sir Marvin, Ma'am Ruela, Sir Ronald, Sir Chris, Sir Emerson, and Sir Edgar Hoven. Everything here that we do will not be realized without you. Thank you very much. Now, always remember what Van Gogh once mentioned, that great things are done by a series of small things brought together. So no matter how distant we are with one another physically because of this global pandemic, if we work as one, nothing is impossible. We can do things together. Teachers and students, if we are all in this together, we can make it happen. Everything. Have a great day, everyone.